Disclaimer, this video, like all videos featured on this channel, is definitely intended for mature audiences. This video is likely to contain profane language, content is inappropriate for minors. Video is not for kids.
Welcome to the Dr. Greenthumb Show.
How's it going? How's it going?
What is poppin'? Salute. It's the Dr. Greenthumb show right here. YouTube and Be Real TV. Twitch and Discord. And our home site, www.bereal.tv. Welcome to it. Salute to all y'all out there joining us today. Make sure you like this show right now and share it out ASAP. All right. We already know everybody subscribing is here, but we need you to like right now and share it out. Joining me to the right, Mr. Goodlight C minus.
Happy Thursday.
He'll be joining me in the mix today. We also have, back by popular demand, the rolling champ.
Staying alive.
Staying alive.
It's perfect.
I know Aton's in his chair like, you son of a bitch. The Treehouse crew, Bolton, Blombo, Bra Bra, and the Dominator.
We like them colors, B.
It's all right. You know what I'm saying?
Snacks be baking it too.
That's right, Snacks. We banging on him today. We bleeding.
Wait. He's got a balloon.
He's got a balloon even.
I ain't hungry.
Speaking of balloons, the Balloon King, Nostradamus.
What's up, everybody?
E-Zone.
Happy Thursday to everybody.
I want to say salute to Megan James for coming through and snapping in with us. She was awesome. She took the shot. She played the game with us.
Nice.
She played the game with us. She, got her shots. She owed a shot, but you took it for her.
Nah, I owed a shot myself.
You owed a shot.
I try to play it off and just
Okay,
be like,
I took a shot for her because she tried to call me on ass, and we didn't give her the game that ass is not a curse word here.
technically.
So technically, I took her third shot for her. But she played the game. Not everybody likes to play the game because, the minute you start drinking that truth juice, things might come out that you didn't expect to be talking about. And it was awesome, man.
It happens on Thursday at 7 o'clock for me.
Yeah, I would imagine.
And it was crazy how she was explaining just the whole get down of like what it is to be in reality, just like the Bad Girls Club, because I was watching it once upon a time, and it's pretty crazy. No phone for 30 days, one bathroom for 7 chicks.
Could you
Wow.
could you be
Goddamn.
on a show and do that? Could, like, if they said C minus, we got a show, want you to be on it, but the thing is for 3 months you're gonna have to stay here in the house that we're filming in,
Okay.
and you can't use your phone.
But you can have all the cigarettes you
You
want.
can have all the cigarettes. That was a cheap shot, bro.
No, it's just the alcohol because he doesn't drink. They give him unlimited alcohol.
Well,
so it's
that was the crazy thing. Were you watching or listening yesterday?
okay,
okay,
that's
so-
why it doesn't make sense.
All right, so they were doing this thing called Bad Girls Club, right?
Okay.
And it's a bunch of chicks that they're off the chain.
Didn't they used to be on or is it on VH1 or?
Yeah, it is on
Used to,
Yeah, yeah. So what she was saying was that when you agree to do the show, when she agreed to do the show, she was going thinking that it was going to be a good time, that they were just going to have a good time, and it was not going to be no stress and this or that, right? And when she got there, it was completely different, right? They when you sign up, and this is why you need to have a lawyer when you sign up for these type of shows, and most of these folks don't because they're trying to, quick track it to fame by being on a reality show. They don't read the contracts, and one of the things in the contract was that no phones. But what they did was they would shop for them and load up the refrigerator,
Okay.
right, with food and all that stuff,
But
but
alcohol,
but
dude.
a lot of alcohol.
Yeah.
So it kept these chicks that like are in a not so great place in terms of emotional or mental states in this time. They're trying to like make a way for themselves here, and they think this show is it. And look, this is the result of the alcohol in the refrigerator.
I forgot to ask if they provided drugs like that too.
I don't know. They don't provide drugs.
You don't know that, dude.
And
Yes,
the most
yes, I do know that because that would be
Liability.
against the law and the liability. Now, if one of the people that works on the crew, low key under the table, is feeding
what I
them
meant.
drugs, that's a different story. But that person will get fired and they'll never get a job.
Oh yeah, like
again.
it's not in the contract, but I know like somewhere, you know,
That somebody probably snuck something in.
somebody
for sure.
had a bolsita in there.
But I'm just saying that it set them up for scenes like this
Yeah.
because I mean, you got an alcohol full of
A woman-
I mean a refrigerator full of alcohol, and you can't use your phone, and you're bored as hell.
Yeah.
And there's a bunch of chicks in here. Some of them you're cool with, and some of them you don't like.
Yeah.
I mean, what you think's gonna happen? The minute somebody says something coy or smart or anything, the pop off happens. And homegirl that we had here yesterday,
Yeah, man.
she was the one most known for putting her hands on someone. Like she was the firecracker, if you will.
10-0.
10-0. In other words, see, like every scrap she got into, she was on the top end.
She looked like it was a mode, bro. Like, she looked like it's like, what you say?
And she's a good-looking chick too. You wouldn't think like that she'd be wanting to fight, because most good-looking chicks don't be wanting to fight. They don't want to get their face scratched, hair pulled, bruised, black eye, anything.
At least not during the fight.
Right.
Not at all. I mean, you're on camera. I mean, look, this is her giving her the smoke. Here's the smoke. I'm giving you the smoke. You wanted the smoke. Here is the. And look at homegirl co-signing with her bust over there on the side with the cowboy hat.
It's a lot of smoke there.
There's a lot of smoke happening here.
She looked like she wasn't even trying on her swing.
Inferno.
That house must have smelled like Victoria's Secrets and like, you know,
And
like
alcohol.
and alcohol. It's just
Like
Victoria's Secrets and vodka.
in Ciroc, bro. Like,
like Victoria's Secret, Bath and Body Works, all of it sprayed at once.
Yeah.
Just
And
alcohol.
vodka.
every room is
And
different
vodka.
smell,
And vodka.
Yeah.
Because most chicks drink either tequila or, you know, that you normally would see is, you know, the vodka or the tequila. You rarely see them drinking whiskey.
It's an intimidating woman when you see a woman. It's like, let me get some whiskey. Like,
Let me get a Crown and Coke. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
if your chick is asking for Johnny Walker Blue Label, you better run away, boy.
Unless like, but see, sometimes well, I put my lady onto a lot of the whiskey. Like she wasn't drinking that before, but now it's like she'll bust out and buy a bottle and be like, hey, I got this so we could drink it.
nice.
You know what I mean? But it's like unless somebody puts you on and then you can handle your own, it's like you very rarely see that.
I mean, when your selection of drinks is far exceeding what your food options are. I mean, what you think's gonna happen?
I mean, to answer your question, I don't think I could do it because if all they're offering is alcohol, like I couldn't do it.
That's almost like, okay, the way the UFC when they do that one show, Ultimate Fighter, right, where they got a house full of fighters, and they're all competing to get the contract,
Yeah.
right? And I'm sure many of you have seen this show. It's a dope show. All those dudes are like hungry. You know, they're all trying to get to the top. They all want the contract. They all got confidence and belief that they could be the one. Some of them not. Some of them are putting up a front like, you know, they're kind of like intimidated by the moment, but you got to put on that face.
And all those dudes, they're all barting it too, bro.
But what I'm saying,
They're all shooting up.
yeah, and,
Shooting up?
well, I don't think
Or, like, making some
I'm not
kind of-
gonna say that because you don't know that, and
Oh, you mean they're
that's not, we don't know that as a fact. But my point is that you got all that testosterone in the house, right? And there's food in the refrigerator, but there's probably alcohol too,
Oh yeah.
so that they can get in some beefs and some scuffles before the actual fights happen, because you need the drama.
Yeah.
This is what in reality TV you need the drama.
Why the alcohol's there?
That's why the alcohol is there.
Well, I mean, drama just sells. Period. That's why there's no positive things on the news.
But
Yeah,
alcohol.
until the end.
Yeah, you're right. Because if it was
Yeah.
too positive, nobody would watch.
Everybody be watching this like, look at this bitch getting congratulated for a Nobel Peace Prize. It's like,
Hey.
yeah, it's like,
Yeah, why can't I get
yeah,
one?
people just feels like, especially because it's like, I guess the pressure's so much out there for everything these days. People just feel the pressure. It's easier to hate for a lot of people. You know what I mean? Than to feel happier for the next man, women, or them.
Hate is definitely easier than love, man. It's hard to love
'Cause love takes work.
Love takes work. Hate is easy. Like you could just turn that switch on and find a reason to hate someone that you don't even have any real beef with.
My hate list is way longer than the love list. Like,
You know what? I used to have
Refreshing.
I used to have a big hate list. But you know, since I've been subscribing to no hate, no boof, I've let all that go. And if they hate on me, fine. I'll let it roll off like a trickle of water on my waterproof jacket, son. It don't affect me, son. Your hate does not affect me. If anything, the effect it might have on me is its fuel. Like you say I can't do something, I'm gonna prove to you that I can. You know what I mean? Like that type of thing. And like, you know, unfounded, unreasonable hate. Like people that just, you know, might be talking ish or trying to get at you and they don't even know why.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like this some bitch named Kilo out there. Went and did a podcast, talk about some business he don't even know about.
cried.
You know what I mean? Crying on somebody else's podcast, you know, and then blocking all of us so that we couldn't have a conversation with him.
Oh wow.
He is a bitch.
Hmm.
But I don't let any of that hate that he was spewing affect me. I mean, it doesn't affect my role at all. It affects his role. Because he's out there crying and he didn't even know what he was crying for. If you're going to cry, know the reason you're crying. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, that was my editorial for hate. I hate no one. I spread love. And if you hate me, that's cool. I'll turn that right into love.
Is it weird to say that you gotta have some hate?
Yes. No, it's not weird to say. You got to have it. It's yin and yang. That's a part of life.
You gotta experience all aspects of emotions.
You can't grow if you don't have it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you know that it's an unfortunate thing, but you can't grow. Like, so if you never experience it, right? It's hard to, you know, like it gives you a definitive line on what's right and what's wrong, right?
Yeah.
When you experience it. And you know that you don't want to experience it, so you wouldn't want to give that experience to someone else. If you're someone who has compassion for other people, you wouldn't want them to experience what you've experienced
Yeah.
if it was horrible. So you spread love, man.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
You fight fire with water. You don't
Yes.
fight fire with fire.
That's right.
Remember when Circuit City closed down? I wonder how many of those employees went to Best Buy and cried about it.
You gather.
Got jobs when it got jobs.
Yeah, I mean, like,
Hey,
like,
listen,
it's just
you-
like I like working for Circuit City, but Best Buy hired me after they closed down. It's like
You gather bees with honey, not with ish.
Yeah.
shit.
There you go. He needed.
Thank you to I forget. Listen, some of that night is a blur, but thank you to whoever brought this hell of a bottle as a gift at the We Don't Holiday the Same live at the Post Pizza. Same team.
Same team.
It's a big ass bottle.
Yeah, I know. And don't trip. Ray got some up there too. They told me to share it with everybody. That's why I have it on the table.
The question is for the Friday team, and I know the Strong is watching as well. Yep. And I know that Cali Blaze is probably tuned in, or someone is tuned in for him. The question is, do we moderation?
Moderation, like what do you mean?
Moderation Friday.
I'm just saying, man, Cali Blaze got an advantage, bro. He can find like a variety in all his size, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
Well,
Like,
we're
it's
not.
like-
Hold up. I think we're talking about two different things.
I thought we
Poppy.
were talking about the Christmas sweater. I was
Well,
like, yo,
yeah. That's already a thing. You know, we're not talking about
he has an
that.
advantage, damn it.
What we are talking about is the dosage. There's micro dosage and there's moderate doses.
Oh, that's tomorrow?
Moderation Friday. I'm asking you. I'm not telling you. I'm asking you. Are we gonna be same team tomorrow? Is that what it is?
You can't just it's like you can't just do drugs and not share.
Well, we have enough.
So that's what I'm saying. Let's all do it. I'm down.
It's not drugs, dude.
And it's not drugs, it's mushrooms.
I know, but the whole sharing drugs, it's the social aspect. It applies to this before.
How about sharing mushrooms, not drugs?
Yeah, okay, fine. Sharing,
Easy, Rip. All we need is a black cowboy hat, and he could be Rip right now from Yellowstone.
Nah, he's not as cool.
I swear to God. Yo.
Like, he's smoking cigarettes.
Oh, yeah, he'd have to be smoking some cigarettes.
Let me get one, Chris.
You wish.
Come on, Chris.
I have asked that before and meant it.
No, I know. And I've given you one.
And if you're taking the shrooms, you can't take it home with you. You gotta take it on.
Yeah, you gotta.
Oh, yeah, that's good. That's
There's
good.
no half-assing it, bro.
There's no atoning.
Yeah.
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 We're still a little heated by that action right there.
Dude, I
You
feel
know?
like
I'm still hurt.
He did it
Aton
like
would put
2
a
days
cap-
later.
Aton would put a cap on the shot and be like, I'll drink it later. like,
Put a little
Well,
cap.
look, well, look, egg Toppy brought in a package of moderate doses. They say micro, but they're above micro.
Oh, no, they were not micro.
They were above micro, most definitely. And we all got one, and we all looked at each other and we said, "Same team?" Like with a question mark, and everybody was like, "Same team."
Bring it.
So everybody popped theirs, but unbeknownst to everybody that had popped theirs, young Aton put his away and did not pop his. He decided he was going to pop his at the own time and not be same team.
My precious.
you should just have RSO Fridays.
You should give him a shot for that.
He should take a shot for that. You're absolutely 100,000% correct. Will.
Come on now.
He's gonna start crying in front of his new dog.
He didn't want to cry in front of his dog.
He cried in front of the last one, RIP. But you know what I mean? Like I remember last time, well, he didn't technically cry, but he was like, I can't drive like this. Just one shot. Like
He just swished it in his mouth, spat it out.
Yeah, same team, for definition's sake, means that we're all going to be on the same page doing the same thing.
Sure.
Who's Negan?
I hope you took notes on this right now, Aton. Yeah, same team. How about this, though? A couple the other day had a 300-foot plunge. I believe it was on the 118 or the 210, somewhere over there.
What?
And the way they were found was because the chick, it was a couple, obviously. She had an iPhone 14, whatever, that has that emergency satellite in it. That so if your phone isn't getting reception anywhere, you could hit that emergency satellite thing, and they'll track you to where you're at.
Wow.
On that iPhone 14. Not on this 12, and not any version before it on the 14.
14.
But you know what's crazy? That you can't get the 14 because
Why?
it's
'Cause
not
it's sold out?
available. Yeah, dude. I
Sold out?
I've been searching left, right, up, down. I mean, you can't find it in the store. You could order it online, but
How long does it take if you ordered it online?
it comes the new year.
Which carrier are you with?
Verizon, but I'm
Oh,
talking
that's
about buying it
probably-
from the Apple store.
I would imagine that a lot of people bought it just for that function alone right there. Having that satellite emergency link right there.
I mean, that's a very. They also added that function where the 14 allows you to retract your messages. If you're like, if I send a message, then they haven't read it, you could just like take it back.
Unsend?
Unsend. You know what I mean? You know how that will just. I ain't gonna lie, man. That
would help a lot of drunk texting.
That and just save a lot of anger moments. Like, you know what I mean? Like, because when people act out for like anger a lot, and then you might text some stuff that's very hurtful and hope the other person is having a mellow moment and not looking at it, and then you could save your ass, bro.
Hey, how about this, dude? I hate to be random, but that's the way we are here.
What?
Remember some months back, I'm going to say it was probably like 4 or 5 months back, I was talking about the AirTag thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
How people were using them to follow people home and track people to, like, you know, jack them and stuff like that. A couple weeks ago, I don't know if y'all remember this, but Xzibit found one in his whip.
Yeah.
and he put it up, and it actually kind of went viral. Like 92.3 The Real posted on it, K-Day posted on it, I believe Power posted on it on their Instagrams, where he discovered the device.
Yeah, that's horrible.
And guys that like got stuff popping, you wear a lot of jewelry, you got you got one of them expensive exotic cars. These are the type of things you got to look for. You better be looking on your phone to see if you see a tracking device, a AirTag that you don't recognize. Fortunately for him, he pulled over and found it.
So crazy.
You know what I mean? Before he went to whatever destination he was going to go to, like it was either his crib or business or whatever. Luckily, he found it. And you could deactivate it or you could chuck it. It's either one. You could deactivate that. Like there's a reset on that where you could deactivate it to where the owner of it ain't going to find it again. Or you could just chuck it.
It's almost like you can just ambush those people too, man. When if you would have not posted it and just given it to authorities, it's been like, look, man, just set these fools up.
Yeah, but then if someone gets hurt, you're
responsible.
Even though they were trying to jack you, you're responsible. It's just like the same thing as if someone comes to rob you in your home, right? And let's just say you shoot them, but they don't have like a knife or a weapon or any sort of thing like that. They could sue you. Their punk ass lawyers will get can work it to where they sue you. And they broke in your house to rob you.
Yeah. There's some of the robbers that have won court cases, civil court cases, where they are awarded money because
they fell down and broke their arm while they were walking through your house to rob you.
Yeah. Place that knife.
Like what kind of ish is that, son?
Jerks.
Like that they would allow someone who is coming to commit a crime in your home against you. They busted their ass in the process, and you allowed them to sue?
Yeah, no.
Like what kind of Mickey Mouse?
It's almost like they tell you it's like
crap is that, dog?
The justice system.
You gotta have a kill shot to deal with the things. If you're being burglarized and somebody's in there, hey, that's your home, man. You got every right.
That's why fools in the hood, they be having like the throwaways, and like if somebody comes in, they're gonna pop that dude and put it in their hand and be like, hey,
that was where my head went right away. I was like, somebody comes into the house, I'm over here. I was like, fucking grip this fool's hand tight and put that knife in there. I'll even stab myself with it. Be like, look, he went at me.
Look what he did.
Yeah, I feel like that's when I came through and I had to use my Second Amendment right.
Because unfortunately, if you were to pop someone and they didn't die, they'll sue you.
Yep.
Especially if they didn't have a gun on them. Let's just say they had a knife or a bat.
Finished.
You had a gun. It's not fair.
You brought a
You could have, and let's just say the dude came at you regardless. You had the gun and he came at you.
Yep.
Doesn't matter.
Kill him.
Yeah. Damn, Steve Minus, that was dark.
Yeah, really dark, bro.
He's coming really dark.
Yeah, I mean, well, he's
You're
not
not
wrong.
Or maybe you set your intent.
Nah,
to
C
it,
minus kill him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could be like the person that says, I didn't want to kill him, and so I wounded him so that he couldn't come up, and then the lawyer's gonna be like,
sorry, we're suing you
sorry,
for
we're suing you.
$1 million.
You didn't have a gun, you did.
You think? Yeah. Nah, I'm good.
But it's my home.
The only way it saves you is if you got a camera in your crib and it shows dude or dudes or whatever it is coming at you, and you had no choice but to pop.
Or if you see them entering your house or through that ring with a visual of I guess
of a weapon.
Yeah, like have visual of a weapon. You for sure could be packing at the door and be waiting like Home Alone.
Hey, there was a cold movie about this, right? Ethan, I believe
Ethan
either
Hawke.
Steven Dorff or Ethan Hawke did the movie where he's just a regular dude with the family and all that, and one night some dude comes and breaks in and he catches him and he kills them on the way out. And he ends up having to, go do time because he killed the guy on the way out from robbing his home and almost killing one of him or one of his family members and stuff like that. And that was the story. The whole story was that
This was where he died in his front lawn, right?
yeah,
That's crazy.
he was protecting his home and protecting his kids, and he ends up having to do 20 some odd years
For killing.
for killing the guy,
Steven Dorff.
Steven Dorff. Yeah,
That's a hell of a punishment.
it was a horrible story
Dude.
when you think about it, because the dude wasn't like a criminal. He was like just blue collar worker dude, surviving with his family, and then this happens, and then like they give him no reprieve. Well, he was running and you shot him in the back,
Right.
like that type of thing.
Yeah.
Which I get,
Yeah.
but in the heat of the moment, man,
You gotta do what you gotta do.
when you're protecting your family, you're not thinking about anything but like this dude's trying to kill us or take from us. You know what I mean? And but and I don't know. I'm not sure if it was based off a true story or not, but it's.
Sounds like it.
It's I believe it is. I think he eventually gets out, because
Hey.
with the self-defense thing, but like it's hard to claim self-defense when you shot someone in the back
Yes, absolutely.
because you got to explain that.
Yes.
Unless you do it in front of a camera.
Well, but even then the scenario has to warrant that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because if you shot somebody
That's
in the back, that meant they were running and they didn't see it coming.
Yeah, but I'm saying like if the footage justifies it in your favor, it's like, oh man.
Well, yeah, you would hope to have that footage to justify it in your favor, because if not, you're screwed.
You'd be
you're-
thanking that ring.
Oh,
Pedro, pour him one,
30
papi.
seconds.
trying to fill in the blank.
He had 30 seconds. He tried to fill in the blank.
I'll get the Jameson.
All right, since we're into asking
We actually
questions,
we might need more shot glasses because these two are wet. Oh wait, no, wait, that's
you
That's what
brought
she
up
said.
you brought up Ethan Hawke, which reminds me of the movie The Purge,
Right.
where it's like, there's one day a year, right? Everyone gets to go commit all the crime. It's supposed to keep civilization.
balance.
Yeah, balance and civilization, right?
Man, that sounds like every day though, dude.
Well, but they're saying that there's absolutely no crime and within most of the time, but this one day you get to go and do whatever.
It's called Survival Day, basically.
Yeah, we go and fuck shit up, dude. It's gone.
No, he's good.
Oh man.
Sure.
Yeah, he is good. That clock is just a minute or like 40 seconds off.
Mm.
Hey Tom,
Imagine
bring
that.
shot glasses.
It's late. That
Yeah.
clock is 40 seconds late.
So
So you were on.
So what would you guys? Do you think that'd work? Do you think a real
No.
purge?
No, dude.
Hell
You think it
no.
would just make shit just worse?
It would make shit worse.
Way worse.
Straight up. Everyone would prepare for that day.
Well, because people would lose their minds and they would never not want to not be purging.
What do you?
Other side.
Yeah. No, that.
Yeah, like they just got it. Now there's a movie called The Forever Purge.
Where it's just a purge all day.
They have a whole series now,
Man, these
dude.
fucking purge movies. God damn.
I mean,
That really pissed Ray off. Did you hear that?
I know he
Um,
really he
The
had a
first
nerve.
two, okay, but come on, dog.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Purge Independence Day.
No, that you would lose. People would lose their minds because you get bloodthirsty assholes out there that want to keep doing that and be that way all the time.
Yeah.
And then you got to deal with them.
The Purge Before Christmas.
Yeah. That's a good one. I mean, that's the movie they need to make. The Purge Before Christmas.
They're probably
Yeah.
they're probably getting already. They're probably working on something like.
Oh
that,
my
bro.
God.
New Year's Purge.
Oh my God! I'm telling you, just the title alone, "The Purge Before Christmas." That's putting asses in seats in the theaters
Oh.
immediately.
Yeah, just everyone runs around creating all the shit with like dressed in like festive Christmas gear.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be rad.
That should be their movie next year.
Yeah, it's like Gremlins but way gorier.
Yeah.
Dude, I didn't curse twice, bro.
What do you mean? That's just a regular shot.
That's an E-zone shot. I would sip that if I was you. Oh.
Nah, he got the Jameson, not the bullet.
Well, exactly. It's
Same
still
thing.
whiskey. It's not tequila, dude.
Come on, dog.
What do you mean?
Not everybody tosses it up like E-zone. Come
Yeah, bro.
on. Oh, but
At
he
least he
just
did it,
There you
though.
go.
He just did toss it up though. For real, Dro.
That's the champ right there,
That's
dog.
the, that's
Right?
the champ. He's not spitting it out.
No.
Just some water.
Just some water. That's cool.
You guys drink water when you drink shots, or is it like you guys drink mixed
I
drinks
do.
or just straight?
Supposed to.
Just
Sometimes,
water,
yeah.
right?
Most
I
of
drink
the
water
time.
most of it.
You're supposed to. I was always told when I started drinking, like if you're gonna, like when you go out for a night of doing shots, like whenever you do a shot, drink water right after, so you
Yeah.
can keep going.
And so that you hydrate too.
Yeah, because when when it
Man.
comes 2:00 in the morning and you're like 8 shots deep and you're just like
No
water.
Yeah, you need that water to help flush that shit out and
Yep.
help regulate. Cause realistically, boy,
Ooh-wee.
ooh wee.
It is not a fun thing.
Yeah, it is not. It is
Don't miss
not.
it.
Oh yeah.
I sure don't miss that shit.
Yeah, like when we did Motown on Monday, I only had maybe 2 little baby ass shots.
You didn't drink?
Nah.
You
No-
didn't get a Guinness, B?
I did it. No,
Oh.
normally I'm drinking that gentleman's Jack and having at least 2 and getting like real
It's because they got Guinness on tap.
real vibey. I didn't know that. See, I would have had the Guinness if I would have known that.
That's cool.
But like I was just like, I was in a different zone. I
Yeah.
had 2 little shots. It warmed me up a little bit, and I was good to go. I didn't need any more than that. Because
Tequila.
I know there's been nights I've been on those tables, like, not faded, but like good.
Like buzzed.
And I felt like I had good mixes then. But, on this one, I don't feel like I wanted to be buzzed. I wanted to be totally present and see what I was doing here. Because this is Motown Monday is different. It's not like mixing a hip hop club or just a dance club type of thing. It's very specific, and you got to be on game there. Because if you play one, look, let's just be realistic. There's a lot of Motown catalog,
Mm-hmm.
but when all the good, like really good stuff has been played, and there's just a small amount left at the end of the night, you got to be strategic about this.
Right.
Because if you play one dud, you lose them. They're
Yep.
going outside to smoke. They're going to the bar to get a drink. Some are going home early. Like, yeah, you know what? I think it's about that time. Yeah.
Oh man, let me tell you, I've done that before though. Where you play the song, you think everyone's gonna have a blast, and
Nope.
and then everyone's all, "Wah," and then everyone scatters. And you're like, oh, but come on, this song's dope.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get a drink.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, no.
that's actually kind of good though to do because it helps the bar out.
Yeah, it does.
Like,
That's why
Play
I always,
one little-
that's why I
play
always
little-
do my part, dude.
Play one little walk-off.
yeah, just a little because, and then the fun part is getting them back.
Oh, yeah.
Bring it.
That is the part, right?
Yeah.
If you don't have that ability, it's going to be a short night for you.
Oh yeah,
Yo, B,
it's fun times.
I know I'm being totally random, but you have coyotes around your house?
In my old house, we used to have a lot of coyotes, but around my new crib, not so much.
So I went hiking this morning, and dude, like this is the first time. Usually they like run away, right?
Yeah.
Dude, this time I want to say, I was like for a second, I was like, man, I'm really gonna have to shoot this thing. I was like, all right, so
I would.
I was ready, but I'll tell you, like, so I'm walking, and nobody really goes around this time because it's early. Like, it's colder. So like the temperature really gets the old people and, all the older Asian people out the way. So it's just whoever you really want. 'Cause that's who goes in the morning, bro.
Right.
I've been there like hella early, and they come by the buses, bro. It's crazy. So I'm going up there, and then I see like a golden retriever and like this Asian guy with this dog coming down, and I see him stop, and then I don't see these 2 like I put them on my Instagram stories. These 2 like coyotes, but they're pretty big, and this is both of them. And he's staring at me, and then he stares at the golden retriever, and this motherfucker starts growling, bro, with his teeth. Like, you know what I mean? Like when you see like a dog, and I was like, oh shit is for real right now. And I was just like, so I'm like, the guy's like, he's like, look, man, he's like, I'm gonna make a run for it, and then if they he's like, he's like, if they chase us, run the other way, because like they were like kind of like gearing up to try to see what's up with that golden retriever.
Try to attack the
Yeah.
golden retriever because
Wow.
he's food to them.
Yeah, and I was just like, man, I'm like, fuck that, man. I had Blamisha on me, so I was just like, man, I'm like, man, I'm not even gonna try to shoot him, but if they do, I'm just gonna shoot the air, or shoot the ground,
Yeah, they'll run off.
just so they could run off. But like when the guy started running with the dog, the golden retriever started to sack up too, and then the dog was like, "Oh shit, that dog is younger and healthier." So the motherfucker took off, but they were like out there, and I've never seen them be aggressive.
Well, a bigger dog will fuck a coyote up. It's just
It was an equal fight.
But if there's like a few coyotes to that one dog, that dog's gonna have a problem.
Yeah.
There was two, like there was two of them, and I was like. And then the thing that got me tripping was I'm like, man, they didn't, once the Asian dude and the dog ran, I still stayed there. I was like, and they were like, where C- is at, and I'm like, man, I'm like kind of like, I'm like, I don't want to step because I don't know, so I'm like, I'm gonna make a run for it. And as I ran, they kind of did that whole thing like they were gonna chase you, but then he just went to the side. And for a second, I was like, man,
I'll shoot him.
I was about to. I was like, man, if it's chasing me, I'm sorry, dude.
I won't even hesitate, man. They've been attacking kids lately.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
I'll fucking shoot a goddamn coyote, dog.
And then
I don't give a fuck.
I've never seen these motherfuckers just growl.
Unless you see a collar on that coyote, then you leave it alone.
That's what I was looking for.
Yeah.
You scare the shit out of it.
Do people own coyotes?
No,
but they
no,
get
no,
tagged.
no, not that kind of collar. I mean like a collar by the state. Like
Yeah.
if it's been tagged by the state, you gotta leave that shit alone. Because the minute that thing goes off,
It's a federal offense.
it's a federal offense. But if it's not tagged like that and it's a wild coyote, I'm shooting that fucking.
Does that go for
Get
mountain lions?
No, you need to leave the mountain
Yeah,
lions
you
the fuck
can't-
alone.
Yeah, the
too.
mountain lions are like they're also tagged as well because there's
See,
not
that's
that many.
one thing I gotta shoot at.
Yeah, no, but I mean, of course, look, man, my intention because I
You
love
could shoot
I love
at 'em.
animals.
You don't got to shoot them. They run off like if you throw a rock at them.
Yeah.
You can't. What you can't do with a mountain lion or any sort of cat like that is give them your back. Like if you try to walk away or run away and you're giving them your back, that's when they attack you. So like if you're trying to get away, you got to back up and you got to be like big and make gestures and scare the shit out of it. Because realistically, it's afraid of you. But if you give it your back, it knows you're afraid of it and it's gonna attack you.
That's why when I made that run, dude, and they started kind of like going at it, and I was like, I know I'm doing the worst, but I was like, I'm like, I have it in my backpack, and I took it out. I was like, I will fucking just shoot it, but I also had the mace thing on me too, the little the sword thing. So I'm not in favor of hurting animals unless it's for like spiritual enlightenment or for survival, but. Still, man, I was like, at that point, I'm like, man, thank God it wasn't like anything crazier, like a bobcat. But I never seen one that like became aggressive where I was like, oh shit, these things actually they ain't fucking around no more. Like,
Hell no.
Fuck that, I'll shoot him.
Didn't they just catch the mountain lion that was
P22.
Yeah,
P22, right? He was.
they're saying he might have gotten hit by a car,
Yep.
and so he's like, kind of
fucked up.
fucked up. Yeah,
Yeah, they were saying his health wasn't good.
yeah, he's underweight.
Damn.
yeah, because there's not that much. Like those animals look like light too, bro. Like I don't think it's with the way humanity keeps evolving and technology keeps taking over and just land development. There's not that much wild stuff for these animals left to do out there. The more you keep taking over the parks, like you have to really go into actual wildlands in the middle of America to find like.
They're building preserves for them. It's just they don't always stay on them.
Yeah, but those are preservations, bro. I'm like these fools are used to roaming wherever they want.
Yeah.
The earth is their home, you know. Like
Pretty much.
Jerk.
yeah, like and then all of a sudden they're like,
There's less places for them to hunt.
You gotta explain to them restrictions. They ain't gonna listen, bro. They're gonna be like, listen, bro. There's a dog on my land. I'm gonna eat it.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
they've been having problems with bears coming down too, and like roaming through neighborhoods and things like this.
I've always wondered that, like, how do they like really survive in these modern times where like
I think about that.
taking over
Well,
nature?
because there's plenty of wilderness and forestry left still that they can go and live off the land like they've done for thousands of years, dog. You know what I mean? It's like not everywhere is developed. There's a lot of shit that's developed, but there's still places. It's just sometimes, the easy pickings are our trash cans, and they'll eat anything. You know what I mean? So like they'll come down off the hills or out of the forest and raid the trash can, swipe an occasional dog or cat along the way.
Straight up.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
to them it's just food, bro.
And
Like,
it's easier than hunting.
Yeah.
it's easy pickings. It's like
Yeah.
because it's a domesticated animal. It's like they don't have the instinct to like self-defense. It's like you cater to animals every move.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like the animal's dependent on you. It doesn't know how to defend itself no more. You took that right away from it.
Yeah. How about the dude who attacked Dave Chappelle at the comedy show? He got 270 days in jail, man.
Damn.
The one with the knife?
Yeah,
Yeah.
What, weren't you at that show?
I was. Me,
Yeah.
Callie Blaze, and our ladies.
The trans man.
He got 270 days. And now, is that too little?
I'm pretty sure he's serving more time for another stabbing of like his roommate or something.
Are you
he stabbed
kidding?
his roommate?
Really?
Yeah.
Whoa, wow.
So he's that's just extra time he's getting.
Was this guy a comic too, or what? Like, because I was like, he sounds like just like
It's hard times, baby.
some washed up comic. It's like, hey, Dave Chappelle.
So he stabbed his roommate too?
Yeah, he was living in like one of those houses with a bunch of people, and he stabbed
hostel?
someone in there too.
Like a halfway home or something?
Before,
Yeah.
like this was before
Yep.
Yeah.
on the day of, or like sometime before?
Before that, it says he's facing an attempted murder charge for a separate incident.
What?
But he only got 9 months for the Dave Chappelle incident.
But that's pretty much an attempted murder at Dave Chappelle, bro. Like,
Yeah,
because he had the knife.
It's only because he failed.
He
that
ended up
got
taking
9
a plea
months.
deal with
Yeah.
prosecutors, and they ended up just sentencing him for 9 months.
Magic Comics.
Well,
And he got
because
beat up.
because most likely he's gonna do time on that other thing.
Oh, for sure.
Other
So this is just gonna add to the time he's gonna do.
fellow comedians. If you're not on the Dave Chappelle level, just know anybody can try to take a stabbing at you. And if it's you just regular Joe Schmo going to open mics, you're gonna get 5 days in jail. I was like, Dave Chappelle got 270. Well, not him. His attempted stabber. I was like, imagine somebody tries stabbing somebody at some regular club. They're gonna be like, oh, you'll be out of 2 weeks.
I'll tell you what though, he paid for that. Like 9 months in jail is 9 months in jail. That's one. Number two, he got his arm broke.
Yeah.
Well, the ass beating.
And he got an ass beating he will never forget. He's got a story for the rest of his life on how he got his ass whooped by a bunch of comedians.
But like famous people, though, 'cause it's like all his Dave Chappelle's friends are back there.
Well, that's
like,
what I said, a bunch of comedians.
Like, can you imagine if he's just in jail? Just like he's like, yeah, Jamie Foxx was stomping the shit out of me.
Jon Stewart
Yeah,
fucking
like-
kicked me in my balls. How about that?
It says the kid just got 2 misdemeanor counts, and what they are is entering a restricted area during a live event and battery.
If it was another comedian, they probably would have threw the book at this guy. But because Dave Chappelle is Dave Chappelle, they gave him light work, and that's some bullshit.
Here's the weapon he used in that attack too.
Yeah, I mean, what if he would have caught Dave with that?
If you would have connected.
You would have gave him the bigger attempted murder charge than the little bullshit misdemeanor one. I mean, that's a misdemeanor. He went up there to try to get this dude with a knife, and it's a misdemeanor. What the fuck? What message are you sending people?
It's fuel to the deranged people out there, bro. Like,
Exactly.
That's the way because it's like the average person's not gonna think about doing something like that. But what about the deranged fuck that's out there thinking he's like, wow, he's like, I just got to do 9 months in jail. Fuck it, it's worth it.
I mean,
Free food,
they'll
free
give you
everything.
they'll give you a felony for spitting on somebody.
Yep.
No, I mean, that's assault. Like, how are they giving this cunt a misdemeanor when he snuck up in the building, got on stage with a thing that had a blade attached to it, coming after dude?
Could have killed him.
Could have killed him.
Yeah, Dro.
Wow. Our justice system is so fucked.
Very
California, dude.
That is, yeah. It's California
Yeah,
is
it's-
definitely fucked, but it's everywhere.
I-
But it's fucked up here like that.
I think dude would have done that shit in Texas. They would have been like, hey, guess
Done.
what, dude? Yeah,
Done.
Done.
They would have
got
been yeah. They would have been shot. Maybe not in Uvalde, but still, like
Oh,
yeah.
it would have been harsher for him, no doubt.
That's amazing.
And there's no excuse for that shit.
Mm-mm.
You can't make an excuse for that. And you know what I mean? And like for them to go light on him like that.
Yep.
That's bullshit. What kind of message does that send?
That
Yeah, no, it's a horrible message our justice system sends with bullshit like that. And they're looking at it like, well, we're gonna get him on this other charge for this attempted murder over here. Nah, man. You got to throw the book on him on both sides of that shit.
I mean, this is
This was attempted murder over here.
Yeah, for sure.
like I'm not gonna lie. Like when I've been, my algorithm on YouTube has been showing me some historic shit because I like started. It started with like historic items, right? Like some Napoleon Bonaparte type fucking type of items, and then it started showing me like, oh hey, this is how shit worked back then. And I was like, yo, dude ran a tight ship, and just in general shit was so tight because that was the epitome of fuck around and find out. It was like, listen, man, the reason people don't steal here is because we chop their heads off.
Right.
And you know what I mean? It's like we'll show you. Everybody gathers up just so everybody can see. And if you even fail to appear at that gathering, guess what? You're next on the list too.
Yep.
I was just like, damn. I was like, I can see why at that time, but I'm not saying you have to invoke cruel and unusual punishment in today's time. But I'm just saying it's like there's got to be
Pretty barbaric.
there's got to be somebody cracking some kind of whip, bro. Like that's all I'm saying. Nobody's
it's-
cracking no kind of whip.
It's
these
pretty
days.
goddamn barbaric, but like in those countries where they utilize it, it makes a motherfucker think twice before he tries to steal something.
There you go.
Is that okay? Well, the hand you stole with, we're chopping it off,
Yeah, like the Arab country.
and we're chopping the opposite foot off, so that if you steal with the other hand, you can't run away.
Oh man, that's cold as ice.
That's cold as ice, right?
And
Chopping this and chopping that over here.
Ooh, off balance.
Yeah, no, we couldn't do that over here.
Nope.
Man. There'd be a lot of be a lot of handless and footless motherfuckers down here.
Why do you think motherfuckers don't like? Like I ain't gonna lie. There's people that went to Qatar and found out that if you fuck around out there, you're gonna fucking find out. And it's like it's not like they fucking hid it and they didn't tell you guys. But it's like, hey man, like
Well, it's a Muslim country. They're hardline on the shit that you cannot do.
They're mostly dry, right?
Yeah,
Like, no alcohol.
no
Yo,
alcohol, no
anything.
drugs.
if the fucking president or the leader of that country bows down and he prays 4 or 5 times a day or whatever the rule is, I'm gonna assume that whatever that comes with applies to the whole country. So it's not a good vacation spot for me.
Look,
the way I live.
Yes, all I know is this, right? If I'm going somewhere where, I know the rules are completely different than our rules here. If I'm going there, if I decide to go there, if I have to go there, I'm going to abide by those rules because they will make you an example in a heartbeat.
And they did that.
Especially if you're an American. So, like, it's important that if you're traveling to a different country where the rules are very, not extreme, but like
enforced.
Yeah, they're super enforced.
Super enforced. And they give you the warning the minute you step into the country. Like in most Arab countries, they'll tell you drugs punishable upon death.
Oh man.
Yep. I mean,
You should, take that into consideration.
I mean, look, man. I mean, me myself. It's like I'm not this beautiful as like Qatar. All the fancy stuff. Look, that's not a country I want to go fuck around and find out. It's like I looked at. I was like, all right, where on the
you
map?
can't do the things you would normally do there.
Or just like so they're gonna look at me and be like, yeah, you look like somebody who they were to be under their radar in general, bro.
I'll tell you what, it's a great place if like you're straight edge, you don't party at all, but you enjoy like, being in exotic places and stuff like that. It's a cool place to be, no doubt. There's beauty in it. But like if you like to party, you better know some goddamn body over there to pull that off because realistically, it's a dry party.
Yep.
You cannot smoke weed or hash because it's the loudest thing you could do. You will get cracked in a heartbeat.
Yep. And then you go to jail.
Again, if you're fucking around with that, you got to know somebody over there, somebody who's got pull. Because let me tell you what, and this is the reality. Anywhere in the world you go, there's going to be weed smokers, hash smokers, and the rest. They're all there, even in these countries. It's just that, like, the guys that get away with it, it's because they got pull. And they got a network of homies that look out for each other. And if you know them, you're cool. If you don't know them, you're fucked.
Yep.
And that's just the way of it. So, like, unless I knew those guys, I'm not going there. Or if I have to go there, I'm not like doing my normal get down that would put me in a twist there.
Yeah.
Don't fuck
You know what I'm saying? Hell no.
Nah, man.
Hell no.
Because the one thing I ain't trying to do is spend no jail time in someone else's country.
No. No, thank you.
Let alone ours.
No, thank
Forget
you.
that. Nah. No.
Thank you, but no.
It's not conducive to the role, son.
No, not
Why
at
do
all.
you think a lot of fools usually just go back to Mexico?
Well, you know,
Like when they go vacation, bro, it's like that's where you see a lot of fools that go out there partying. Why? Because they're more lenient. He's like, you'll go to a resort and the fucking dude who's telling you to fucking spin your head after that shot, he could be the coke lug too.
There's parts of the world that embrace the party.
Yep.
And then there's the parts of the world that hide the party. And then there's the parts of the world that you better not fucking party.
Or the party's different.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Their party is extremely different.
Yeah.
You know, there was a moment I realized I wasn't sure I was ever going to want to go to some of these dry countries when I heard of a certain producer who had went to, I think it was Abu Dhabi, and he accidentally forgot that he had like a gram on him of...
That's what always happens.
You know, he had a gram of coke on him. And when he got to customs and they did the search, they found it.
Oops.
And they were looking to have him from like, I think it was like starting off at like 9 years.
Yeah, 10 years.
Yeah, like
it's the mandatory.
And dude, I mean, that's just for and he was high as well.
That's when you think right there to yourself, I knew I should have quit this shit when I fucking had to.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
And you're always regretful after, but I'm saying, you know, don't put yourself in that position in the first place. Is it really your freedom that important? You know what turned me off to shit like this long time ago? Watch a movie called Midnight Express. Midnight Express is about an American dude.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the smuggler on the train.
Yeah,
Right? Yeah.
He went to Turkey or he went to a Middle Eastern country, got some hash and heroin or whatever, and was trying to smuggle it back through Turkey. And he got popped.
Yep.
And, you know, he had to serve time in a Turkish prison, and he spent his whole time trying to break out. And all through the time that he was trying to break out, he was going through some fucked up shit.
Yeah, dude.
From friends that he made, like that he was friends with in there, you know, like the few allies that he had, because he was an American, so he got fucked with a lot. But he had a couple of allies, and then those guys start dropping, and he's got no allies left, and he's getting shit on by the guards. He's not getting through with any diplomatic shit. The gangs that are in the prison are fucking with him.
Yep.
And so he plots his way to escape, and he actually escapes, and it's a true story. But when you see the prison system that he went, it's not even a system, man.
Nah.
Oh my God. Like if it was anything, like if they depicted anything like it really was for this dude, yeah, man, that should scare the shit out of you from like doing any dumb shit in a Muslim or a Islamic based country. Have respect for their rules, basically. Otherwise, you're gonna be fucked.
You know,
you don't know what fucked is until you fucked up like that.
Yeah, you guys should watch Locked Up in Abroad.
Oh, that
Fuck around and find out.
That too, but I'm telling you, watch Midnight Express, dog. That'll change your whole shit if you think you're trying to be, you know.
Have you seen Locked Up in Abroad though? The series.
Yeah.
That shit is crazy, bro. But you know, I think I want to say like, what it doesn't convince me, and this is just me, it's like. Start crying, man. I want to see somebody cry on that show, bro. Like that's gonna sell it for me. Where I'm gonna be like, "Hey, fool, you."
You know what it is they get mad and then they cry when they realize the getting mad ain't helping, and they're going in.
Cause some of the stuff that like these people talk about, they're like, "Yeah, I slept in a dirty mattress full of, you know, rats and stuff,
bed bugs and
bed bugs." It's like, people were sleeping on the floor, and I'm just like, "Hey, bro, that sounds traumatic as hell, bro." Like, like even 20 years afterwards, I'm still finna cry. I'm not gonna cry as much, but you know what I'm saying? Like I'm probably gonna cry a little bit.
You want to know the funny thing about Locked Up and Abroad is that most of them, they were all guilty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
None of them ever got like tossed up because of someone else. There was only one story where these two chicks get locked up.
Yeah, I seen that one.
Remember, one chick was in on it and she didn't tell her friend till after,
and then blamed her.
And blamed her, and then that one got out before the other.
Yeah, dude. Dude, you know what's another even fun fact about is that, like, let's say you don't have any drugs on you, right? But you go into the dry country and you smoke the joint the night before you left. If you get in trouble,
Oh, like Dubai?
yeah, if you go to Dubai, let's say you go to Dubai, you get in trouble, and they do a drug test on you, but you haven't smoked in 24 hours, 48 hours even.
Fact.
They are still going to throw you in jail.
Yeah. Yeah, they do that to their citizens. Like
Yeah.
when their citizens are coming in from an international flight, mostly from Europe or let's just say South America or North America, they might randomly test one of their citizens coming through, and if they got any drugs in their system, boom, to the prison.
Yep.
That's what, dude. That's why I'm like, man, I got that ear translator to pick up any Japanese and just translate it to English.
You going to Dubai or any of them places,
don't
boy,
you do it.
you better flush out before you go there, baby.
Or
Just-
not go.
Just in case. Or don't go.
There's been a couple states in the United States that do that. It's called an ingestion ticket. I know in South Dakota, I actually had a friend, he got a DUI, but he wanted to do the blood test for alcohol. And so when they did that, they found weed in his system. Or like, okay, there's another charge for you. You get an ingestion ticket.
What?
Dead serious.
Dude,
Depends on the state.
It's South Dakota, you said?
Yeah, that was in South
If any one of
Dakota.
those gets those screening, we're for sure going down as like an actual like we'd be considered the drug. That's how much THC is in our body, bro.
Oh, man, it'd be a minute to fully, like...
Oh, we'd all be in jail for a long time.
Dude, to all of us, if we had to stop, like, to get THC totally out of our system,
A month, no, I'm not
a
saying
month, dude.
year.
A month, dude. For
Nah,
sure.
I want to say, but it's more far fetched than that. I want to say it's like 4 months to completely piss clean. Like if I wanted to join like the police academy, and I wanted
wow.
to, I want to say I have to go 4 months.
No
Yeah.
way.
No, they do that hair follicle test. It's like 3 years.
Got no hair, bro.
Yeah.
It's the best be like, boy,
Hair
beard,
doing
bro.
Hey,
so much.
I don't know if y'all got any footage on this, but this sounds crazy. London's Hyde Park slingshot ride had a terrifying accident as the cord snaps, sending riders into a support beam.
No.
That doesn't sound fun at all.
But it sounds...
Imagine you were
We
on
need to see it.
mushrooms and that happens.
Bobo, you hope you're listening to the story, bro. When you
Yeah.
say he's like, I was up there getting on those rides.
I need
you know?
to see this.
I was
Imagine
like,
you were on mushrooms and that happens. Oh my God.
Well, you won't.
you see why I
You
go on
probably,
that?
you probably wouldn't take
Uh-oh,
shrooms
here we
after
go.
that.
Nah, dude, this is already looking bad, bro.
Oh no, this yeah, no.
This isn't good.
This yeah.
I'm telling you right now, nope.
My external,
nopes.
my external organs are disappearing. Bro.
Oh! Oh man.
Still in it.
Dude, they're lucky.
Oh
that's all
my
that is,
God.
bro.
Yeah.
Because
You're
that
lucky.
I'd be so pissed off in there, bro.
I'd be suing, dude.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that
Straight
too.
up.
And they are. But you know, some of these assholes make you sign the waivers that you can't sue.
Yeah, I would think you'd have to.
You know though, man. Like I always, people always want to tell me is like, how come you don't really want to do it? It's like, bro, I'm first of all, the biggest argument now is like, it's always somebody that's like, I don't know who's a skinny. It's like sentence size telling me, yeah, you should get on the ride. I was like, bro, you weigh like 100 pounds, bro.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm like 3 of you, motherfucker. It's like,
Yeah,
it's
you
so
don't wanna-
off balance. It's not gonna match up. And even then now, where like I've dropped down some weight, I'm still not gonna fuck around and find out.
I
bro.
wouldn't neither, dog.
Especially when-
especially not no slingshot ride like that. Hell no.
I've watched like so many, like shout out to Walter Knotts who created the real Don Knotts who created Knott's Berry Farm. Yeah, what is it? There's all these rides that have been there for a while, and I'm just like, this shit's been here since 1955. I'm just like, hell no, dude, it's 2020. It's 2023 already, bro. I'm not trying to be that one thing. I mean, I know they maintain it. They got they're liable for anything that happens in there, but I don't want to be the person that I gotta fucking speak through a straw because I wrote Ghost Riders.
Yeah, no, forget that.
No, sir.
All right, it's that time.
Is it?
Get on the Ferris wheel, he's on.
Yeah, that's why I got on the little popcorn balloon ride, bro. It was great. Talking shit on that popcorn balloon ride.
Good.
How you doing?
Hey, we did get stuck on.
How you doing?
Popcorn ride was tight, fool.
How you doing?
All right, we got a bunch of good submissions today. First one's up of the day. We got this sent in from Ant. We got E-Zone punching the bread.
As always.
Got him in the Rocky thing.
Well done.
Yeah. Hey, yo.
I haven't punched some bread since I told you guys. I'm finna go back to the store.
Hey,
I'll film it.
Hey, he did exactly what we told him. He got the loaves hanging like the side of beef.
Yep.
And he got E-Zone in the Rocky outfit.
That's a good punch. That's a good. That's a punchable bread brand.
The punchable bread.
Yeah, like it's always next to the Roman brand and the fucking the Wonder Bread.
Nature's Own is bomb.
Wonder Bread is the one I like punching the most because it sticks.
You're wasting food.
Go for it. Yeah.
It looks like punchable bread.
I've thought about like when I go back, I'll let you know what other foods are.
You should buy that bread and use it since you ruined it.
Yeah, dude.
I probably will because there's this it's like a certain kind of like dessert you can make out of like a whole loaf of bread, but you gotta like smash it and then mix it with some dairy
monkey bread.
Kind of like that, yes.
Yeah.
But it's like you make it out of bread. So I'm like, I might do that if I film it, but I'm gonna punch the shit out of the bread that I filmed. Though.
Yeah, do it, bro.
Dick.
Like if a person comes,
yeah,
like,
you better use it though. You better take it. Don't just ruin it and not take it.
I'll just ruin like 2, dude.
Fucking jerk.
All right, next.
And we got IRL Center up in here saying, I'm from Sonora, but I support Argentina 100%.
All right.
Showing off some tacos as well.
Come on, man.
Sonora.
All the Mexicans that support Argentina, they're just like fans of Messi, bro. They just love that food.
Well, they don't want to, and they don't want to see France get that again.
Who's Messi?
Excellent.
Where's Messi?
Where's Messi?
Where's Messi? He became an Argentinian fan too.
Who?
The dude that was like, "Where's Messi?" The dude that went viral.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not. You saw him with
Well,
with Argentina.
We know
jersey
where
the other
Messi's
day.
at. He's waiting for the World Cup to begin, son. The real World Cup, the finals.
Does Messi
Crazy.
talk like an Argentinian person? Like,
Yeah.
I've never heard him speak Spanish.
Yeah, he speaks Spanish. Dog. He's Argentine.
I just never
Yeah,
like
dude.
just because I probably don't keep up
I don't-
with that side
I don't
of soccer.
think he speaks English.
Oh, so he's like Cristiano.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Because Cristiano speaks like weird ass fucking English, bro. I'm
He's
like,
Portuguese.
He's got
dude.
better.
he's gotten better though. When he did that interview though, it sounds like somebody.
Who's
getting
better, him or Canelo?
It's English.
Yeah.
Canelo, because it's funny. He's like, get the fuck out of here, man. Like he's like, get the fuck out of here. And he's all pissed.
Yeah, I would like to hear him ramp up pissed off
Motherfucker.
style.
There's a video.
Fuck you,
out.
motherfucker.
There's one video out of him right now. He was kicking out a news reporter from the room. He was like, "Get out of here, you bitch!
Yeah.
Fuck you, motherfucker!"
Yeah.
Hey, this is funnier.
Canelo said that?
That was pretty good the
Nice.
way you said it. All right.
He does speak it like kind of in that weird way, but it's hilarious. I like hearing him talk.
Oh, yeah.
It's about to beat up Messi, bro. I'm kidding.
Yep.
And we got Cannabis Musty up in here saying, Snacks trying to become my coworker at Amazon.
Uh-oh.
Shoots him.
He already flew off.
Yeah, he was like a model.
He's like, fuck.
Peace.
The fuck?
like,
Yeah, what is
Yeah, what are you?
Bro, I couldn't see shit.
Look,
What are you somebody-
he flew off and he
Okay.
just.
It's right there.
Yeah.
Don't get me on camera.
Oh, he went back up here.
There's
No,
two.
there's 2. Yeah,
Two.
Oh
They're-
wow! All right.
they're just crows.
A double trouble.
Awesome.
And we got Zach up in here saying, here's some of my brother's plants right here.
Nice. Trichomes.
Excellent.
Look
That looks
at
good.
this. Shiny.
Smoke.
Why, Holmes, do you gotta tease us with the trichomes?
Frosty.
I wonder where these people are at, bro. Because I remember one time it was like 2-3 years ago. Somebody sent us like 2 grams of like from like the other side of the fucking world, bro. I think it was like Netherlands or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I smoked that shit was good, bro. like I was like, oh, you sent this in an envelope, and I was like, what? But I was like, this shit look good. So places all over the world just getting their grow on, bro.
Yeah,
man.
dude.
They were just like, this is the least I can spare. I was like, I didn't get that much. I was like, bro, this shit was fire.
Awesome.
Shout out to the other people all over the world.
And we got Christian up in here saying, Messi calling out Bobo at the World Cup.
Where's Messi?
Argentina con Leo Messi. Bueno, Leo, quedaste un poco caliente por el final.
Mira, bobo, ¿qué mira, bobo? Anda para allá, bobo. Anda para allá.
Tranquilo. Argentina con Leo Messi. Bueno,
they
Leo,
lose, man.
quedaste un poco caliente por el final.
¿Qué mira, bobo? ¿Qué mira, bobo? Anda para allá, bobo. anda para allá.
Tranquilo.
Someone was.
Argentina
I think
con-
somebody was looking at him that he didn't like.
In soccer head.
He was like, yeah.
Screw you, bro.
Friends.
It's soccer head just talking shit to him like he does
Yeah.
in soccer games.
Yeah, someone was giving him the shit.
But you heard him speak though a little
Yeah.
bit.
You know what though? Speaking of that, I ain't gonna lie. There is talks of Messi being signed to what is it? Miami Inter or the Miami club
What, bad boy?
for MLS.
Oh wow.
So if that does happen, what is it? Soccer head does have a good chance to piss him off like that. 'Cause
yeah.
he be doing his shit, bro. Like when he gets in those players' faces, bro. Like he's a homie too. So like he's with the business, bro. Like he be pissing off players. Shout out to Soccer head.
Yeah.
Okay, Angel.
It's called antagonizing.
There you go.
He's great at that with the other teams. Like he totally fucks with them. All right.
And we got one Lake Show up in here. Just got done cleaning his piece.
Right on.
Yeah, look at that.
Salute to a clean piece. Look at that.
Some nice other shit.
Beautiful.
Excellent.
Nice.
Very much so.
Take notes, Insane Asylum.
Yeah, you know what? Hey, give him a fucking clap, bro, because this is something that is commendable. Because like, goddamn, so many dirty ass bongs and shit we see here, bro.
Well done.
Most of the folks clean their bongs before they put them up here.
There's a lot of dirty ones though.
That's a nice piece.
It's a nice little snap.
People know better. It's only like, a few people.
Some people.
Right.
Smoke.
And next up in here, we got Balls Mahoney saying the wifey won a projector at her Christmas party, so now we can watch the Greenthumb show across the block.
Yeah. Hey.
That's dope.
I always wanted to crash an office Christmas party
Why?
just to show up and just be like, yeah, what? I work in a warehouse, dude.
You should just go to
Like-
one, dude.
I have to
Somebody
plan-
in the warehouse. Oh, who the fuck is this guy? I never seen him.
seasonal
Oh.
worker, dude.
That's how a dude from LeBron, like some dude snuck into LeBron's wedding. I heard him talking about it, and they kicked him out because he was like, "Yeah, I'm here with so and so," and then dude, homie
That he said.
turned around and he was like, "Hey, yo, LeBron, I don't know who this guy is," and then like this two big ass security just roll up and just take him out. He was talking about it on his
Yeah, I don't want
He
to
got
get.
wedding crasher. He had a wedding crash.
yeah.
I don't want to
exactly.
get the kicked out part. Like I want to get away with it and be like, yeah, you see this picture? I was there.
And you know how he fucked it up? He fucked it up because the person that he called on, he was like, normally LeBron and all his homies call him like be real, like yo, yeah, be real. But he said his real name, and that's when he was like,
damn.
nobody calls me by that. Who are you?
Oh, that's like if
bro.
somebody were to refer to you by your first name.
Yeah.
And like a homie setting, everybody be like, who the bam, bro? Nobody calls that for that. We call him B. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, like
That type of chat.
True.
We got Card Play up in here saying thanks Cypress Hill for your contribution to hip hop,
Well, thank you.
showing off some CDs that he has.
Sick.
Good stuff,
I
man.
recently bought a book like that had all those CDs of yours. It's at the Swami.
Nice.
I bought that shit for $20.
Really?
Yeah. It has all the Lauryn Hill shit. Everything that was popping at that time. And I was like, yo, they're not even scratched.
Oh, really?
That's
Yeah.
a come up. Yeah, hey, CDs, if you keep them right, they're good. You know.
can tell they belong to like some person who really cared about music because none of them are scratches. You got all the Ice Cube shit. You got
That's
everything.
That's like the new vinyl.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
Like
That has
the way people used to treat vinyl, people treat their CDs like that now.
Yeah, and
Straight
it's a physical copy of music.
And they take up less space. Let's be real.
Yeah,
Yeah.
1000%.
That Stoned Raiders album, that one's sick.
Yeah, that was one of my favorites right there.
I'm sad we gave all those away, man.
I still got some.
You gotta bring those back. You gotta bring those back for the mystery box.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
another-
I got some at the crib.
And let's see, next up in here, we got Fifth Prophet, and he's up in here saying Be Real and C- providing the vibes at Motown. Shout to you guys.
Hey, were you smoking on stage?
No,
Oh,
you know, like Razor Ramon has a toothpick in his mouth all the time.
yeah, dude. But I just thought like for sure. I was like, yo, they let him get it.
I almost did. I lit it up real quick and I forgot where I was at, and then I put it out real fast
But
Yeah.
nobody was gonna tell
because
you.
I didn't want to
they
fuck.
weren't gonna say
Yeah, but I didn't want to fuck with the vibe. You know what I mean? I want to keep it traditional. I'm not above the vibe. I'm there to help create it, not be above it.
But you're also Dr. Greenthumb.
I know that,
Yeah.
but like it's like
It was cool enough.
of course I could get up there, break the rules, and get away with it. But like in some cases, man, I'm trying to be respectful.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If they come and tell me, hey,
No, I get why
you know
you
what?
didn't.
If you want to blow, go ahead. It's all good. We got you. If they come and tell me that, yeah, I'm gonna smoke the shit out of joints while I'm up there in that hour. But if there's a problem, yeah, man, I could keep it pro, and I don't have to smoke, because guess what? I smoked like 3 or 4 before we went on. You know what I'm saying? So if it's to be high, I'm already there.
Yeah. And we had the side room too, so
Yeah.
we were smoking heavy before.
Yeah. So and it's only an hour set. It flies right by.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like when we started doing the mixes here, I used to smoke through the set, but I realized that it was fucking up the green screen effects, so I stopped smoking through my time, like whatever, whether it was 20, 30 minutes in.
Has anybody ever?
So I've gotten used to that. So if it's a place where I can't smoke, it ain't a problem for me.
Like where when you DJing and you have the joint in your mouth, especially like if you guys you're scratching, has you guys ever like dropped the cherry on there in the middle of it, and then it starts burning into the fucking wax?
Yeah.
Well, not on the wax part. Like my ash usually falls on the mixer.
Yeah.
And I gotta blow it off like
that part.
Because like if it fell on the actual disc that you're scratching on, that shit's burning right through. That's wax.
Yeah, you don't want that.
Nah.
It's gonna leave a mark. All right.
No fucking way.
Next.
And we got Red Eyes always up in here saying, "Be real headed jumping at Motown on Monday."
Well, thank you.
I'll see you later, Red Eyes, with that ceviche, bro.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're coming.
Oh, they're coming today. Ceviche from Korea.
Fun night. Hell yeah.
Holy shit, dude.
Yeah, it was.
I can't believe that we've been doing that night for 10 years.
10 joints.
It's a decade.
Mm-hmm.
So we got Dean Jones up in here saying he saw this down under a little Pedro's pizza.
Yeah.
Where is this?
Pedro expanding his portfolio, son.
Out in Australia.
Come on, bro. Let's get a discount, bro.
I don't like pizza, but I'll sling it.
You don't like
What?
pizza?
What?
I do like pizza, but it won't like now to a point where
It's
like,
not his
whatever.
go-to.
Aw.
Yeah.
Come on, B.
I want to say something though. Like go back to the sign. Okay, so this ain't like Pedro, like like the Mexican Pedro, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's Pedros.
Right.
There's no apostrophe S, so that's a Greek guy's pizza right there.
Ooh.
That's interesting.
Gyro pizza.
Just saying.
No apostrophe, so it's just one word.
Right, no apostrophe.
Pedro's.
All
Bro,
gyro.
It's
Pedros.
yeah, it's
Interesting.
Pedros.
Called
I'm gonna go put a
Gross.
apostrophe with a
The last
black
Greek-
marker.
Yeah, you
last
go
Greek
put yourself. Well, use a white one.
Oh, white one. Yeah.
Yeah, so you got a white apostrophe
Yep.
right there. It'll look right, and then if you get a red marker, you could just put a little bit right in the middle of the white, and you're
I'm gonna go-
Pedro's Pizza.
I'm gonna take a flight to Australia.
Instead
go do
of Pedro's, it's Pedro's.
Now it's Pedro's.
Yeah,
Look at the
dude.
buildings in the back, though. Like, if you look at the back, all right. So here it is. I want to see the location of this. All right, it's not the hood, but you got like some apartment buildings in the back.
No, those are high rises.
Yeah, they're just buildings.
They're just a little high, not that high.
You're high. Next.
And next up in here, we got Alex saying he would like to send this in for a joint rating.
Oh boy.
All the way from Canada.
To the neck. Oh shit.
That's not bad.
All right.
Good either.
It's good. It's leaning a little.
You're leaning slightly here, and then there's that little wrinklage right there on the tip of the deck there. Let's go up the elevator. There's a squeeze here on your left side of the building with some bite marks from a shark. Yep. No, that's not what a shark sounds like, but I get it. And then when you reach the top floor, it's it's smooth, but there's that. All right, zoom out. All right, so we're gonna have to give that a 6.
Straight up. I give it a 5.
Straight up.
Yeah, probably a hard 5.
Number 5.
You're gonna get better. You just gotta, light touch it just a little bit more so you don't get that squeeze on that other side and, create those little shark bites right there that you see.
Yeah, trust. It'll come together.
It will, though, because your foundation is good here. Like the neck part looks good and the top floor looks good. It's just the middle where you let, Jaws come and scrape you on shit.
I think if he had a little more weed, he probably would have gotten it more straight.
Slightly.
You hear that, Aton?
Speaking of sharks, I saw a random video on the internet of a shark just swimming.
Really?
That had a shark bite on his face, like an actual bite from another shark.
Another shark bit it in the face.
Yeah, but he recovered and like it's all scarred up and all that. But
Yeah.
like,
I seen
God
that same
damn.
video. That shit looks weird. It's gonna it's like somebody literally took a bite out of it. And
Yeah.
it was still alive.
They be bombing on each other with their mouths.
Yeah, when they're trying to like battle out for food, son.
Or
Gators be doing the same
Or
shit, bro.
dominance, yeah.
Gator don't take no shit.
No, this one was like on the face, but yeah, it's something like that.
Holy shit, dude.
Yeah, that's an even bigger fucking.
Look at that, dude.
That shark must have been bigger than that one.
Trying to give it a hickey right there. All right, next.
Trying to open it. Trying to say it with your chest.
And we got Smokestack Mac up in here, and he's saying rocking the candy cane funky field tip with the Juicy J joint.
Oh, wow.
Hey, that's not bad.
That's pretty cool.
No, it's not good either.
Well, he didn't ask for a rating.
Yeah, he just said he was.
If we were talking about ratings,
But the color coordination is superb.
that's
bro.
what I mean.
Nah, yeah, that's
Yeah.
I almost forgot about Juicy J's. I might just buy a couple just
I
to
just-
match them.
They
Buy the
look
banana
nice.
ones, Dro.
They look good with the candy cane tip right
I
there.
used to smoke those for my first 2 years here, and everybody used to be like, "You smoke those?" I'm like, "Yeah, bro, they fucking look cool," but they were harsh.
They were harsh, right?
bro.
Yeah, but
yeah,
I,
most of the time when you got colors in the paper like that, they're gonna be slightly harsh.
But I did buy a pack the other day just for novelty purposes, just every now and then, just throw one in there when you're drunk.
It's so novel.
So it tastes
so
like grapes,
retro,
bro.
No, because there's like a lot of cool papers out there, bro.
Yeah.
Like there's companies like Rip and Dip, the one with the little cat. They came up with their own papers, and then you see them, and it's not like that. They don't use that kind of.
Oh.
They use like a soy ink, so it's like transparent, and it's like the cat going like this. dude.
Speaking of
Yeah,
cats,
that's dope.
if we're speaking of cats, Bolton, can we get sound on that one I was trying to show yesterday?
The cat one, yeah, I got it actually right
It looks
here.
like this cat.
All
I
right.
just downloaded it. I got it.
All right, check this out for all you metalheads out there.
I tried making my cat do this.
Hell yeah, metal
Hey,
kid.
dude,
Hey, did you? Are you tripping on the little grumble at the end? Listen, look.
but you do know that cat is really fucking pissed right now. Like,
Yeah.
All right.
like
She's talking shit right now.
no, the fucking the eyeballs are all black, and cats have this weird thing where like you can kind of tell they're like just looking at you like, hey, dude, stop, bro. And then the tail, that's
crazy.
Yeah,
the little
they're
slow tail.
They're ready to fuck around.
That's
ready.
It's like he's just
They're ready to scratch.
That's
why
why
he's
they-
holding the arms.
That's why
I
they
mean,
yeah, it's holding the arms right there. Look at that. She has it down because like it's like, hey, dude, if you don't let me go, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Hey, but it's genius though.
Yeah.
Because he put the reverb on it.
Steph cat.
And he's in key.
Yep.
He's in key. The cat or she is in key.
I wonder what made him want to do that. Like, you know, like,
I mean,
It's amazing.
It's a vocal cat.
right meow.
what if we put a mic?
Steph just got to figure out if his cat can do that.
yeah.
Yeah, like,
Or Damon.
but Steph Tone has like two. I'm like, yo, he just play guitar and make him sing, dude.
We're gonna have to go to Drino's and see what happens.
That doesn't want to make you want to get a cat, B.
No. No.
Oh, man. And cats actually like him, bro. I was like, I got jealous. I was like, when I seen other cats, I was like, man, you can't smell my cat. You
Cat-
gotta be real before
Cats
me.
get down with me, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just I cannot own them. Like I could be cool to them.
Same.
and
Are you allergic?
No, I just don't want any of that. Like they shed hair, I don't want it. They don't listen to you when you want them to listen. They pretty much have a mind of their own, not like a dog. You could interrupt the dog from anything he's doing, the sound of his master's voice, he comes calling. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like if he's over there sniffing through the trash and you go, hey, you know,
Yeah.
he'll about face and run to you. Or he'll run to the kennel because he knows he did something wrong, right? A cat is just going to look at you like, fuck off and roll out.
But
You
that
ain't
shit is
tell
funny, dude.
you ain't telling me shit. I'm a cat.
See, that shit is funny though,
And
man.
I can't have those kind of conflicts.
I think they make up for it in funny shit they do, bro. Like
They do. They're good.
it's like a
pets.
very entertaining animal to just see it because it's like if you're high most of the time, like it's I'm like I would take if you had a cat and you did RSO, I bet you'd have a blast. Yeah.
Yeah, Gerard Thomas says it right. Dogs are simple, cats are complicated.
There you go.
And that is just the reality of it. I love cats, but I cannot own one. Like
Well done.
I could be cool to other people's cats, but I don't approach their cat unless their cat comes up to me.
Let's get a studio cat, dude.
Because are you going to take care of it?
I would volunteer to take care of it.
Well,
I'm down.
Yeah.
Well, your sister said she would take care of the dog, and I've yet to see that. So
She's not old enough, dude. Why'd you give it to her when she was like 3?
she committed to it.
Like it's like you can't expect her to be out there like using the pooper.
If you tell
scooper,
me
bro.
something, I'm going to hold you to your word.
Just have the cat,
5 years old or not.
Yeah, you said.
Just have the cat just chill on the table.
You know who cleans up after that dog? This guy.
I was,
but I love the fucking dog, so I don't mind. Just I'm not gonna do a cat. I'm not gonna put up with a cat not.
No
listening.
fucking way.
The dog listens at least, So if he fucks up,
we just gotta get a studio.
it's all good. But a cat, cats don't really fuck up too hard. But I'm saying if you wanted to listen to you, normally it's when they want to listen to you, and the rest of the time is fuck you.
The older they get, it's fuck you, most.
Yeah.
Yeah. 'Cause it's like, but unless they still crave attention every now and then.
All right, enough of this cat business. Next,
And then I also got this one sent in from Be Real.
did you? Oh,
Oh yeah.
Lands perfect.
That's pretty flexible for a fat guy, bro.
For him to stay up there like that?
Yeah.
Without nobody holding him.
Without nobody holding him.
hey, he wore the shit out of that Spider-Man suit, though. Look at that. That's a
doing
lot
it,
of
bro.
balls right there.
Well done.
That's a lot of webbles right there, bro.
3 plates, Spider-Man.
It's Jose Parker.
And he held on too. Look, he held on to those rails right there, bro. That's good form, dog.
Someone said put him in a spider.
Look at that. You got to appreciate good form here. Look at this. His Spider-Man suit is tearing off of him. Look at his back, dude.
I just noticed that.
He's got a bodysuit under that.
Under that.
You thought he was a Black Widow or something?
He's got a whole bodysuit to slim in there, like all comfortable.
And probably comfortable clothes. So
Yeah, so it's like he's wearing like a sock under, like
Yeah, it
under,
looks like he's about to slide out too. Shit.
Where's the spider?
Oh man.
thank you.
he's wearing one of those like bodysuits that females wear.
For real.
Yeah, you seen those bodysuits that chicks wear? It's like one whole piece. That's what he's wearing under there.
Someone on my IG called Peter Porker. It was cold.
Oh, Peter Porker.
Yeah, no, I don't condone that.
Hey, I heard there's a new Spider-Man movie coming.
Probably like 10.
Holy
Really?
shit,
I
dude.
haven't heard of this.
There's a new one.
That's wild. I know they make a lot of not remakes, but like versions of it.
Yeah.
Like the animated one, the No Way Home series. This is crazy how they went into it.
I saw that they announced a new Superman movie without that Henry Cavill guy that's playing Superman.
That's gonna be whack.
Yeah, because I actually did like
Like
the.
you're gonna get another guy now.
Well, I think what they're doing is a throwback to
Yeah.
a younger Superman.
When he was.
So they're getting
All
someone
right,
younger to
okay,
do
cool.
it.
He's a teenager.
They're gonna have Nicolas Cage back.
They're gonna get
as
Nicolas
a
Cage
teenager.
It's a shot.
as a teen.
No fucking way.
Just shot Nick.
It's gonna be Superman, Clark Kent going through, like teen angst.
Listen, how many times have we seen that already? Like, how many times are they gonna keep running backwards and telling those same ass stories?
That's what I try to been telling them, B.
Okay,
I
Batman.
know, I've heard you, and you're not wrong. It's the same shit over and over. It's just like with the problem with Batman. With DC has this problem. Marvel does not have this problem, right? So let me give you the game, right? Every few years they got to flip Supermans, right? And they keep telling the same story, like when he was young, coming up, and the whole same shit with the parents, the backstory, everything. They do the same shit with every Batman. They tell you his backstory for every new Batman. Like motherfuckers are seeing it for the first time or something. And this is something that DC does every time.
Well, I wanted to chime in. It's not DC. It's kind of different, but with Marvel, they do the same thing, but they also recreate a different version. Like that whole animated shit with the little black Spider-Man, that wasn't in Stan Lee's book. No, you didn't even fucking have no idea about this. Then they have like all the Disney. That's all.
Well, that's neither here or there.
No,
but you're right.
Yeah, like
you're right. But like with Marvel, they don't necessarily do the whole backstory like that and like retell this character to you over and over again. They sort of just move past it because they figure if you're into the Marvel universe, Where DC, for some reason, they got to keep telling their same ass Batman story to give you the next one.
Yeah, that is very true with DC. Like it's like I've seen all the last Batmans, and I'm just like, dude, I get it. His parents die. Can you fucking change it for once?
How
Like,
many times do we got to see his parents die and see a different Joker on the end of it, and like the whole rest of the reason for him being the crime fighter? We already fucking know.
Have him move out of Gotham City.
That's what.
Jesus. Tell different stories. Go deeper into the fucking catalog. I mean, they've done these comics for years, since before we were born.
Learn from Marvel,
so you could figure out like some stories to tell that you don't got to retell this motherfucker's backstory every goddamn time. You didn't hear Iron Man's backstory every fucking time.
Yeah, like where he's in France and shit.
But it's just amazing the switch. All these franchises, like Spider-Man and Batman being the worst offenders, but this new Batman with what's his name, the
emo Batman.
Oh, the one from that vampire movie.
Hey, I'll tell you what. The two things in Marvel that they've had that problem with, the similar problem, is with the Hulk.
Yeah, I hate
and Spider-Man.
Dude, I fucking hate that gentrified Hulk, dude.
Which one?
The one with the fucking glasses that can. He's like, well, you're one of us now. He's
That's what I've
talking
been
to
trying to
She-Hulk.
tell
I was
you,
like,
man.
first of all, like sometimes, like
Mark Ruffalo.
Look, sometimes, they do fuck it up, all right? Especially when Disney got involved, and I love Disney with all my heart.
Well, let me tell you what. The Ruffalo one is probably the most successful one that they've had.
With the glasses?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm saying it in terms of Marvel fans that accept this. A lot of them are pissed off, no doubt, just like you. But they've accepted this version more than the Eric Bana or the Ed Norton Hulk. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I like Ed Norton Hulk.
Like
though.
those movies fizzled the fuck out, and they had great actors in them.
Yeah,
it just didn't resonate. And so what they do when the first one didn't work, they did the same Hulk story with a couple of variations, but the same backstory.
But the technology wasn't technology wasn't there too. I want to say like
that is kind of true.
That like when I saw the 2003 version, I was like, this is PS1 shit.
But
That's the best one.
But what I'm saying is you can't keep telling the same story with different packaging.
But I feel like
it's the same ass story. Move on. Like let it be about the Hulk. You already know the backstory.
Yeah.
Tell another part of the fucking saga here.
They got to go into the future.
Go into further deeper into his story than to keep telling the same first one.
That's why that Doctor Strange Spider-Man shit works.
That's the problem with fucking Batman.
Yeah.
No, but-
Like they need a new Batman every fucking 2-3 years because like it just doesn't work with how they keep having to reintroduce this motherfucker.
Did you watch the new Spider-Man with the Doctor Strange?
I did.
See, like I was like, I think that works because it's like
That was dope. Yes, how they connected that was dope.
You're connecting two. It's like when you see two of your favorite rock bands just collab in one fucking album or something.
Yeah, man.
It made it to where it made you as the viewer say, okay, I was seeing different universes of Spider-Man rather than a rebrand of a character every fucking time. And that was genius about it, right? The Marvel don't do this shit. I mean, DC don't do this shit, and they better take a page out of that fucking book. because I mean, just having to rebrand and get a new character and tell another fucking the same ass backstory over and over,
They
dog.
did have that hit movie though with all those heroes that fight on that island. The one with that big giant shark. I was a big fan of that. Where
that
they-
was the Suicide Squad.
That was fucking
That was
badass.
good.
But it's like it's either build on that or fucking reinvent the other shit.
Well,
bro.
they did. You didn't look.
No, I've seen all of them.
Based off of that, right? They did the series called The Peacemaker with John Cena.
I started watching that.
Oh, dude,
I'm
that
at
shit
2 episodes
is
in.
hilarious. Watch the rest of it. He kills it.
I'm watching that and then the Tulsa King, like an episode.
Tulsa King,
The
yeah.
Tulsa
that's
King,
good.
yeah.
All right, we went way over here. Where we at? Any more?
I was gonna say, Ezone, you want to talk about the new Funky Drop happening on Friday?
Pop it.
Yeah, make sure you guys go to the funkyfieldtips.com on Friday at 4:20 and get the Pisces. What is it? Funky Field Tip dropping in all 3 sizes. You can get the collection, and think about this. I'm just an idea for you guys. You can buy one and give one to every smoker that you know that's in your loved one list. So think about it. You give it to the regular smoker, give him the regular one. To the fatty one, give him the fucking obviously the fatty, and then to the one that's the pro official, give him the high roller.
That's
You
right.
knock out 3 people on your list, all at funkyfieldtips.com at 4:20 p.m. tomorrow.
Word up. Hey, Bolton, did you go to Guitar Center this morning?
Guitar Center?
Yeah.
No, I did not.
Heard you were looking for that conundrum.
Conundrum.
Yeah, he hit you with like the best dad joke
I was
of all
like, wait,
time.
what? Guitar Center?
Yeah, well, because yesterday someone, I think it was.
It was, you know who it was.
It was Marbell.
Yeah, it was Marbell.
Who wrote a thing and he left conundrum.
Conundrum.
Conundrum?
And he pronounced it conundrum. I was like, that's a new drum Bobo's bringing back from Thailand. Conundrum.
Hell yeah. I want to, yeah.
Oh, that was
Bring it.
awesome. Okay.
You know he was looking up in the dictionary for that.
Is the fucking front door open or some shit? Like, yo, like
You better take another shot, son. Hey,
I've been taking them just because of the fact I was like, hey man, I'm getting warm every time I'm taking shots. So goddamn, I will.
Come on, pass me one too. It's gonna get colder. We're about to open up the doors to the insane asylum. That means y'all. So if you got a question, comment, shout out, suggestion, make it crack.
The old man is sitting right there today.
Dude.
Goddamn, like,
Yeah.
What up, fam?
Welcome to the insane asylum.
Let's do this.
And we got B Me 180301 up in here saying, I'm down tomorrow to take a moderate dose and watch the show.
Ooh.
All right.
Same
Awesome.
team.
Same team.
Moderate Fridays.
Same
The
team.
moderate Friday.
Okay.
Moderate
I'm
Fridays.
gonna get a moderate Nas tank.
Oh, we're gonna have to DJ like that too, huh?
Too bad I got caught
That'd
in the
be
morning.
interesting.
Yeah, I'll be ready for it this time.
Yeah, I think I'd be ready for it too.
Last time I tried to do that, I wasn't. I was ready, but I wasn't.
Hey, Pedro has court
Yeah,
in the
well,
morning tomorrow.
you did it unexpectedly though.
Well, because it wasn't on a DJ day.
yeah,
It was on a
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Yeah.
So like I think my mindset wasn't there. I got through it and I played a decent enough set, but I think like knowing that I'm gonna play a set, I think it'll be better.
Yes, I think you're right. A strong tone as well.
Yeah.
Bring it.
Hey, I wanted to. I was, you know, that whole mushroom incident. Tomorrow's the court date, dude.
Oh, for Pedro.
Yeah, I'm going
Holy
with.
shit,
I'm gonna
dude.
pick him up in the morning. I'm going with him.
You should take
hell
a
yeah.
microdose.
Better go
And
get a
that-
roll.
Oh, dude.
After.
Oh man.
A moderate dose after.
I was framed.
Bring it.
And we got B Me back up in here again saying, look out, I have purchased my tickets to NASCAR. I'm bringing along my 21 and 26-year-old sons.
NASCAR.
Nas.
NASCAR.
Yep.
Yeah, it's coming.
Yeah, because Cypress Hill is performing. I guess the intro.
Word.
Yeah, we're doing a
Kicking
little,
off the party.
a little kickoff.
Is it like a certain song or?
I think we're doing 15 minutes.
Okay.
And it's got to be a clean set.
No cursing.
No curses.
You
All
gotta
my
take a
relatives
shot
will be
every
there.
time you curse.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, dude.
Oh, you're gonna shoot it, huh? All
Hope you
right.
get warm.
Well, I can see I can't help you.
So,
Shit, dude.
Ha.
And next up in here, we got Poo Poo Pee Pee Kaka up in here, giving us the Hey You.
Hey, you.
All the way to E-Zone with
up,
the
Per?
Pear Gang.
E-Zone, I'm not babysitting you, all right?
per game.
What do you mean? I haven't been drinking that much.
Holy shit, dude.
No, you just drank 3/4 of the bottle.
Yeah, dude.
Don't knock the set over E-Zone.
I'm not gonna Bart it.
Oh. Throw something against the wall.
You know, I don't know how Bobo heard that because I didn't hear it when it happened.
What?
I'm going by what Bobo said because Bobo watched it like, I'm going to say 20 times.
Mm-hmm.
That episode. He watched it 20 times.
Maybe that moment.
And he heard it like, because, I mean, you know, he watched it 20 times. I didn't hear it as it happened. I was just like flabbergasted by the whole thing. So I was reactive to that, but I didn't hear that.
Dude, I heard the come on, man.
That was the best part.
on, man.
Come on, man.
Come on, man. And that was what set me. I couldn't stop laughing when I heard because he was like, "Yeah, we need to come on, man."
That
I
was
like,
that was the steroid yell. when he broke himself.
That's the fastest I seen Dom go from the top of the stairs to the bottom. I think he jumped.
Dude, he must have been moving like Beast from X-Men. Like,
Oh, yeah.
It's just fucking.
Oh, yeah.
He like hopped from the second floor. It's like, how dare you, Bart?
Dude,
I
I
was
was
on
shocked.
this shit.
fucking amazing.
It got back up real quick.
Just because they told I wasn't here that day, but just to hear just the description of how it all happened, it was.
Oh, you just listened back to that break. It tells you everything.
Yes.
All right.
Come on, man.
I saw what happened.
I wish there was footage, dude, but then he wouldn't be able to live it down.
No,
Everybody would show up to our house.
Yeah.
I mean, every time that sound happens, I mean, it's right there. It's
It worked
present.
out.
And we got let's see, we got T Dot up in here asking, has anyone tried the Trailer Park Boys whiskey?
No,
No, I liked the show though, but
Do you?
I have
Yeah, I
not
did.
tried the whiskey though.
Do you like their show?
that was the best shit. I spent a good 4 months watching that show.
He likes it the show. Awesome. All right.
And we got JPM up in here saying, not trying to get political, I love Jon Stewart on The Daily Show, but I'm not much of a fan of Trevor Noah.
What? That's not political. If you just
That's
don't
not
like.
that's not political. I don't
Nah.
think so.
Well, he
I don't like both of them.
I think you gotta, you know, some comedy. It's like food, right? You have to be in the mood for it. And I think his comedy for some people is like that. Sometimes he's like off the chain funny, and other times it's like, I don't know. Okay, I'm looking at something else. You know what I mean? So, yeah. There was times I found him funny, and other times I didn't.
Yeah.
But I mean, that could be said of any comedian. There's, you know, not everybody has a perfect run.
He has good presence.
Oh yeah, for sure. He's a smart dude too. It's just, like you're taking over. Well, when he took over for Jon Stewart, and everybody was used to his pace,
Yes.
his style.
Yeah.
And Trevor Noah's was different.
Absolutely.
It came from somewhere else. You know what I mean? And he did a pretty damn good job while he was doing it. And salute to him.
I think most of it is because like he was just from the Bush era when you did this show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched Jon Stewart's the first season of the show he has on Apple TV, and it was amazing. Jon Stewart is one of the best interviewers.
Oh yeah,
and host of any show where he can
and to think he started on MTV.
Man, what was it? Remote Control.
Remote Control.
What was that?
Why do we remember?
Was it Colin?
Quinn.
Quinn
right?
was with him, right?
Yeah, he was like
another comedian.
The other comedian, and then didn't they have like
They had a
was it
chick.
Jenny McCarthy?
No, it wasn't Jenny McCarthy. It was someone else. I don't remember the chick.
No, it was Remote Control. Yeah, was it Remote Control? Colin Quinn was on Remote Control. I remember that.
Was it Martha Quinn?
Martha Quinn was a VJ.
Yeah. I don't remember who the chick was.
Yeah.
Neither here or there. Salute to them. Next.
And next up in here, we got Elon Musk up in here saying, sometimes I get bored and hop on a random YouTube lives just so you guys know.
Take us to space, bro.
Hey, PayPal every one of us so we know it's you.
Yeah, we know. You already know.
Like,
come on the show, bro.
Take us to space, bro.
Hey,
Come on, man.
You took the chat. Take the thumb.
Yo, did you see?
The pause.
There's a list of people going.
He's gonna take Joe Rogan, dude. Now that you said that,
I know he's gonna end up taking Joe.
Joe Rogan.
Joe would go.
Joe looks like a thumb. That's
Joe-
why I said that.
Did you see this?
That there was a whole different.
He looks like a thumb when he takes his hat off. Like, Joe Rogan.
Oh.
What were
Did you let a rascal's hat?
Don't make him choke you out next.
I heard there was like this mission that's supposed to go to the moon,
right?
And I think like celebrities are going, like, and I think like Steve Aoki and a bunch of other people.
He bailed.
Are they gonna leave him there?
Oh
No, he bailed.
he did. He's
Yeah,
not
he
doing it?
he bailed because there's like some iffy shit around that company that's throwing it.
They're like
The only
we're-
reason I know is because Steve Aoki's a big Pokemon
They're like-
person, so I follow his little up.
They're
Oh,
like
right
Steve.
on.
Yeah, we want to take you to the moon, but we want you to live there.
Yeah. There was a. Yeah.
There's no return.
Sorry, we don't have the technology to get you back.
We can only take you there.
I wonder who's gonna be the first person to create a space baby. You just go up there.
That's when you turn into.
Ah.
That's when you turn into Scarface. Fuck you, man.
Well, and
Wait a minute.
Fuck you.
I think there's this space mission going, like it's happening soon, and it's all female.
That's a female.
That's a female.
It's an all female like crew
Who's the captain?
Awesome.
Rosie O'Donnell.
That's dope.
because there's fear of having people having sex, so they decided to do all female.
All female.
Oh, it's Mount St. Mary's going up there. Like,
I get that. They're gonna be up there for a year and a half.
Yeah, I think so. Even
Yeah,
longer.
they don't want no.
a year and a half. There you go.
I'm gonna tell
Them
you,
not want nothing crazy coming.
this is gonna
Mars.
be.
This
This
is
is
going
gonna
to Mars.
This is
They're
gonna
going
be the
hard.
first ever cat fights in space
Yep.
for sure, bro. Like, 'cause-
I can't stand
Mars,
this
though?
bitch.
like man,
They fill the spaceship up with alcohol.
yeah.
Oh man.
And they have like a couple
Bad
security
girls.
bodyguards. I'm like you can't.
What's his name? Andy Cohen should get rights to this and put it on Bravo.
B, would you
Know
go
what
up
I'm saying?
there?
What?
Would you go up there?
To Mars?
For a year and a half? No.
No, not a
Hell
year,
no.
but like they tell you it's like, look, B, you leave, you leave December 29th, and then you come back fucking like January 30th. Like
Hell
that's
no.
how long it takes. But like the whole time.
It doesn't take that long though.
Fine, okay, you come back. You come back January.
the way
14th. Would you be down?
the way that Bezos did it with William Shatner is they went up and then they came right the fuck back down.
Yeah, they barely entered the
So
the
That's
realm of it.
that's what
Ozone.
I would
Okay,
do
so
if
that's
was
what
like that.
that's what I was thinking that was. But you explained it. That sounds safe. I would do that.
I would
No,
do that one.
No, that one's
I'm
going
not
to-
going up for like, oh well, you're gonna be up there a week. Nah, I'm not.
Coming back.
Fuck
Same,
y'all.
same,
That one's
same
going
hour.
that one's going to Mars, which is like it takes 6 months to get there.
First of all, dude, like I said this shit in the early podcast, and I was like, and somebody asked me what my what my really biggest fears is, like one of my biggest fears. I don't know why, bro, but since I've been a little kid, where I've always feared being abducted. So I'm like, the whole fact that I've always like to go up there, it's like, man, fuck that. It's like you're just crossing that barrier, you know?
Like, well, you're not. There's
Like
no
I'm like,
coming
all
back.
right, dude. Now that somebody up there has seen you and they know where you live, dog.
Ah,
You know what I mean? Like,
they know you exist.
gotta get like a ray gun.
They're
like,
coming
up there.
for you.
Been there,
The real side chicks of space.
been there. That's why my creators dropped me off here.
Look at it closely.
Superman, dude.
Yeah, this is the best place.
Oh, it's my fault, huh?
And we got Uncle Phil up in here saying there was a sheepdog defending a flock of sheep in Georgia earlier this month that fought off a pack of coyotes, killing all 8 of them.
That's
Damn,
Wait,
dog.
repeat that again.
There was a sheepdog defending a flock of sheep in Georgia earlier this month, and he fought off a pack of coyotes, killing 8 of them.
That sounds
Yeah!
like
That's
a
right.
velociraptor, dude.
Well, because a sheepdog is a big dog. He's not a little dog.
Bring it.
You know what I'm saying?
agile.
Look at him.
hey, that's the
You,
kind.
you think that dog's
Whoa.
gonna take any shit from a coyote?
Isn't
Hell
that the
no.
dog? Isn't that the kind of dog they have at the dogs?
What?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
yeah, that
No.
looks like it looks like.
No, that's a gumper they got over there. I think.
Dog, they have it, the dogs.
If you look up a gumper, those are like
Armenian gumper.
yeah, those dogs are huge.
Hey, be real. How the fuck do you do this shit, man? You got a thicker mustache than me, dude. Like,
What?
it's like, do you not go home with like resin in your stash, dude? And then every time you wash it, you're like, hey, man.
Oh yeah, I forgot your
it's,
beard.
It's like I put gel on my fucking shit, bro.
It's all that.
I did
I
not.
don't-
No, I'm saying it's like.
No product, son.
No, I'm saying I don't put gel in it, but I said when I'm done smoking here after a whole day's full of work, like when I'm done and I go home and I'm like this, I'm like right now it's like a heavy excess of just resin. I'm like, yo,
Yeah.
You need to work on your smoke methods, Poppy.
Wash your face.
I'm not even French inhaling, bro. I'm just like blowing it towards Chris.
I know, jerk.
It's just adding flavor, dog.
This FBA.
It's like B-Real's like
Quiet flavors, bro.
B-Real's like these ain't highlights on my mustache.
Ain't highlights.
These resin lights.
I was gonna say, here's the dog you guys were just talking about.
Yeah. Look at that thing. You think a coyote got a chance against that fucking beast? When that thing stands up, it's over.
Hey, hold on.
Hold on. It's over 6 feet tall.
Look at the guy behind there, though. That guy looks like he owes people money.
Look at the paws on the fucking dog, man. Look at that.
I owe you money.
That fool has a 6 head.
That dog.
No, like 8.
That dog is.
How tall is that dog?
It's over 6 feet standing up on its two.
That dog
can
can
take me,
That dog
dude.
can fuck somebody.
Bite that dog in the ass.
Damn. Okay, you're over here talking about
Holy
bestiality.
shit. Like-
We're talking about them killing coyotes and stuff.
Like that dog is that big, bro. It's like, hey man, that dog wanted to have his way with you.
Damn, dude.
Look at it, bro.
Man.
Holy
Look at that,
shit,
dude. Oh
shit.
We are 100.
Look at that dog, man. Look how that's a tall guy right there.
The guy's like, my friend, you're going to guard my dispensary.
Yeah, you're going to. You're good. No, that's the cultivation, bro. You are my best friend. Please guard the cultivation.
This is why.
I'll give you 3,000 pounds of ribeye this year.
For real, and those dogs, whatever dogs out there that are that breed guarding dispensaries, you better be eating ribeye.
I mean, look at that dog, man. That dog wasn't like on some. I mean,
Bobcats out here
look
dying
at
of
that dog,
starvation.
man.
and shit. Like,
Christ.
That's a big ass dog.
You know?
I put that dog against most things. I put it against a wolf, son.
Yeah.
One
oh
on
yeah,
one.
if I would have had that dog today when I ran into those bitch ass coyotes, I would be like, what's up?
Snap this neck.
Oh, that'll make the coyotes run right there.
Yeah.
How much are those dogs?
A lot. $40.
Nah, you're looking at about
40 bucks.
6,500 for a full bred puppy with papers.
Let me tell you what, though. You better be working out the price of what it takes to feed that dog.
Yeah.
And then you better be thinking about the size shits
I was-
you're going to be cleaning up
Yep.
after that big ass dog.
Inside your.
You know how when you have the $30 bottle and then you got this size bottle, that's this size shit that the dog's gonna take, bro.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Snake. And like it's going to look like a snake coiled up, son. Look
Fuck,
at that.
look at that.
Look at that thing, man.
Jeez, Louise.
For sure, that dog can have his way with you.
Your kid could ride that dog like a horse.
He's gonna.
Your infant could use this dog as a horse.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Giddy up.
It's telling OG, it's like, I'm sorry, you're not gonna get to be a regular dog.
Man.
That's OG right there in front of it.
Yeah.
I remember once I was at a backyard, my cousin's friend's house, and his family was like from England, so they brought a big ass dog from over there.
Like Beethoven shit?
Yeah, no, it was like a more like it had like a pit bull face, but it was just like a huge ass dog. And I remember we were just kicking it in the back, and they just let him loose to use the bathroom. Homeboy decides to take a shit like around where we're kicking it, and it starts. You could smell that shit for sure.
That was
owner or
that
the
dog.
dog?
That was that dog saying "fuck all y'all."
Yeah, that was like
Look at that.
we went inside right after that.
I was
Look at
like, who
that.
took the shit? The owner or the dog?
Look at that. Wow. If you live on a ranch, that's the dog you want.
Stone Cold should have one of
Straight
those
up.
dogs.
You know
That
what
can
I'm saying?
kill me, dude.
Yeah.
That's
40
scary.
That dog's twice your size.
Yeah, you can't walk that shit, Ray.
No.
Yeah.
No, you could.
Motherfucker
That dog will walk.
mounted, bro.
That dog is walking you. That's
Yeah.
why you got to have acreage and just let the dog be the dog.
I could probably
Straight
barely
up.
walk that shit.
You got to train that dog from like it's like, early on,
Yep.
because that dog's gonna get big, and if you get intimidated by that dog and it's not trained well, it's gonna just do what it gonna do what it does, and you ain't got any say on shit.
Hey, but that dog is your best friend, though.
But it is, yes.
You only
If you treat the dog right, it's gonna be your best friend.
you
All right,
only
next.
better have that one though.
Next, because I know we went way deep into the thumper dogs.
What do you mean?
And we got Candy up in here saying Merry fucking Christmas, motherfuckers.
Hell yeah.
Say that.
Merry motherfucking Christmas.
Merry motherfucking Christmas.
Happy holiday.
And we got Nicole.
Happy Swallow Days.
All those winter babies.
Eggnog.
Swallowed up.
Happy eggnogs.
Yep.
And we got Nicole Cosmitas up in here saying baking cookies for a Christmas care package for y'all this weekend. And also, I'll be in LA in 22 days with more goodies.
As E-Zone says, oh, hell yeah.
Yup. Nicole, you're welcome down here. When you come out here, we're taking you to Disneyland.
Excellent.
Straight up from Rip.
Rip over here.
That's his other nickname. There's Nas.
I'm going into the next
There's
year with
Nas,
this beard.
and then there's Rip. We're gonna get you the black cowboy hat to go with it.
Bring it. And the boots.
I'm not getting that like fresh, like, line up to like next year, bro.
Rip's not lined up, son.
No, I'm saying,
let
but
it grow. You're gonna let it
Yeah.
get like ZZ Top, bro. You just gonna let it.
I have been listening to a lot of ZZ Top lately.
Yeah, you look like a sharp dressed man.
Hey, all the albums in the '70s were the sickest.
And we got heavy hitters up in here saying dispensary just delivered. Got some private reserve OG and some sour D.
Well, all right.
Sour D's was good.
And next up in here, we got Roger up in here saying positive vibes to y'all, saying, yo, be real.
Yeah.
When will Insane OG be on the Dr. Greenthumb shelves?
Smoke.
What?
Soon. We're waiting on packaging.
Hold on, where's that? It's been there, right? I was
Well,
like-
no, the restock.
Oh, okay. I was. Yeah.
No, it's restock.
All right.
And we got heavy hitters back up in here again saying Sony owned Spider-Man. That's why they keep pumping it out. It's the only one they have.
Oh.
Well, they have about 3 years left on that contract or some shit like that.
And they could tell a different goddamn story, though, man. Instead of keep, like I'll say this: the one that they did with Tom Holland. I mean, all the ones that they've done have been pretty cool. And
They didn't want to like them.
And the way that they've wrapped it up into this last one with Doctor Strange, that was cool.
Yeah.
It just depends on what they do from here.
I didn't want to like Tom Holland as a Spider-Man. To me, the GOAT is always going to be Tobey Maguire. But
Yeah,
when
absolutely.
I saw it, I was like, look, bro, I hate that I like you. But then when I saw him become friends with Tobey Maguire, I teared up.
Like when I watched the Tom Holland Spider-Man movies, it's not that I liked him more than Tobey Maguire. I didn't. I liked them the same. They did a different piece of work to it. They played different Spider-Men.
Maguire was pretty good.
But they were both good. Maguire was great. Toby was the shit. Let's just be 1,000 about that.
Joey Diaz was in one of those movies in that
Part
scene.
two?
Yeah, in that scene where he's in the train. He's like, if you want to mess with him, you go mess with all of us, cocksucker.
Yeah,
he
they
didn't
all
say
just-
cocksucker. I know he didn't say that, but like he did, and a lot of people don't know, but that's him. And I think that's like right after he had finished doing coke forever.
Wow.
That dude to me,
You're gonna
is
fuck with all of us, cocksucker.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
big
All right.
pussy.
Shout
It looks
Uncle
like
Joey.
him though.
Yeah.
I was going to say, we got Lionzilla up in here saying legal to shoot an intruder once he steps foot inside your property.
What state do you live in?
He's saying my grandmother shot someone like this and no charges for her.
See, that's
Did she
dope.
kill him?
That's
Every state is different, right?
every state is different.
What kind of gun does your grandma have?
Kind that shoots people.
The kind that
I
puts
picture
a
her with
bullet
that
in
like
someone.
that Tweety fucking shotgun, like the Tweety grandma.
The racket back. Rah, rah, boom. All right.
Grandma's is tough, bro.
Grandma, don't sleep.
You made it that long and that old because you're tough. It's not because you're weak.
Don't sleep on grandma.
Ever.
This is what grandma's packing.
Yeah. she had a monster magnum, son.
Hey, dude, GF has one of those, dude.
Yeah, he does.
Make my day, punk.
I seen that shit. I
That's
was like,
crazy that she had one of those. That'll scare the shit out of somebody, though. Even if she didn't know how to use it, just her pulling that out. Game changer. Game changer.
Don't aim that.
She don't even really got to aim at you. The minute she puts off a round, you're in the wind.
Falls over.
Yeah, she probably fall over or jump out of her hand. But like you will be running.
You seen those videos, those fails where there's like these rookies handling like that type of gun?
Oh yeah.
And they end up like it ends up going up and like
a black eye,
smacking black
smacking
eye,
their forehead, yeah.
their nose,
A
all
burn.
that shit.
Yep.
Man.
Yeah, if you ain't holding that gun right, if you're someone who's never held a gun before and you try to like shoot that with one hand,
We gotta go back to that shooting range, dude.
you're gonna be punished. Yeah,
That
we
range
will.
is the shit.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna shout them out because it's already packed. But shout out to them.
yeah.
Yeah.
And we just got two up
Smoking
in.
barrel. That's who it
Yeah,
is.
there
I'll
it
shout
is.
'em out.
We just got two more up in here. We got Senor Smoker saying there's a Purge type Christmas movie on Hulu. It's about doing drugs.
Nah, man, that ain't the same.
I don't do
Next.
drugs.
It's called Skid Row.
He said next.
And we got a new Pac up in here saying, just want to say Merry Christmas, guys, and I love y'all.
Word up, man. Love back to you, son.
Yeah, we love y'all too.
And that seems to be it.
Word up, man. Thank you to all y'all for getting down with us today. Make sure you check us out on Twitch right after this. Everybody that's on our Twitch channel right now watching the show, you stay on board because we're going to be mixing right after this. But everybody on YouTube, BeReal.tv, and Discord, come join us on Twitch. You know, if you don't got an account, make one and come get down with the mix, all right? Today it's going to be C- and myself. We're about to pop it off, all right? All that. Much love to all y'all. C-.
Hey everyone! Thanks to everyone that joined me this morning for the Oasis mix. That was really fun. Follow me over at C-Fan4 to get the hints on who's going to be tomorrow morning's mix in the stories. Thank you to B, E-Zone, Dro, the Treehouse crew, Dom, Ray, Colton, Aton, Kitchen Sink crew, and the Insane Asylum at 5150s. I'll see you in the mix here, and then also tomorrow at 9 a.m. But follow me, C-Fan4 on IG to get the hints.
Dro.
Nice. Yeah. Salute to everybody that's tuning in, watching, especially hope y'all have happy holidays too. You can find me at Vote for Dro, and make sure you visit your local Dr. Greenthumbs and get the flavors. Bolton.
Shout the Insane Asylum. Thank you guys so much. Shout to Ray, Morning Shot Films. Shout to the Dominator. And like Ezone said later, don't forget about the Funky Field Tip drop. We got the Pisces coming in the classic fatty and high roller size.
That was dope.
Can I get a heel? Yeah. What's up, Ezone?
Thank you to everybody who tuned in today. Also, make sure you guys tune in later, 7 to 9. We're going to have Korea's Market on the podcast, explaining to you guys why they moved locations and why they closed down, although they got featured and is one of the highlights of this season's High and Hungry that we released this year. So make sure you guys tune in, and shout out to Chef Edgar, fellow Edgar, OG Edgar. Also, make sure you guys go to flavorsbyezone.com and highandhungry.shop. There's a lot of new stuff that I'm adding on there. The same team air freshener collection drops today, so you can get the Steph Tone, Ray, or XG, or myself, Peanuts version of air fresheners, or you get all four and get that special prize at flavorsbyezone.com. Follow me on Whatnot and Social Club at Flavors by Ezone. And I will be tomorrow in Orange County at court with Pedro at 8:30. Free Pedro.
Yeah. Free Pedro.
It's going to be good.
Free Dro.
It's just going to be in my bank account saying, like, free that money towards the state, bro.
Free Joseph. Free Joseph.
And we go eat at Disneyland right after that. I already talked to Caesar, bro.
Word up. Much love to all y'all for being here with us throughout the week, Monday through Friday, how we do 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Live, 5 Eastern. Y'all are the best people we could be sitting here trying to entertain and like kicking it with and smoking out with. So salute to all y'all. Once again, we're going to be in the mix. Come enjoy that if you have time. If you have not, we'll see you tomorrow. Spread love. Spread positive energy. Spread faith and belief. All right. Anything else is boof. Swallow that.
BeReal.tv